Hey guys, it's me, Mate of December, joined by my good friend Tash from Sketchney, and I've totally blown this whole intro. Let's start again. Hey guys, it's me, Malcolm, and this is Movie Magic Gaming Gurus, and I'm joined by the sketchy one, Tash, aka Sketchney, and we're here back again with another video, another chat. And let's hope there's some good comments because we want to answer some seriously good questions today.
Yeah, we know you're out there, so ask away.
We know the truth is out there. We've seen that.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of lies as well, has been proven. But oh, you know what? I've had one of those weeks where there's been spoilers that have driven the fandom ridiculously insane, and I love that everybody has been rushing, like everybody that's working on the show, because they're not allowed to disclose anything. They're like, calm down, give it a chance, watch it and then decide, and stuff like that. So
watch it and let the legacy be ruined.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I heard some gossip about X-Files today. I heard that Mulder is going to be replaced by a dog called Mulder.
A double Mulder.
Through the whole show, he's not going to be in it.
My favourite spoiler was that Scully's going to die. It was just like, yeah, that's not going to happen.
Well, you know what? I think that could happen, but I don't think it could happen unless it was 10 more seasons.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was dragged to death, then I could see that happening. But the characters are they're untouchable.
Yeah, I don't think they would ever, rule out the possibility of coming back.
Yeah.
Because it's a moneymaker, and unless they were seriously looking at, but I don't think it's ever going to happen.
The thing is, you can't have Mulder without Scully.
No, exactly.
We've got to that point now where we care more about their relationship than we do about the bloody show.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like to see him have 3 kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Called Mulder, Scully, and Skinner. Right. And
that would be amazing. I'm waiting for,
And I'd like them all to look like little versions of the characters. And then little Scully to get taken away.
Yeah.
Skinner's like, I'm going to run this. And, make this like one episode where it's the little kids doing it all.
Yeah, the little kid versions, exactly. It's like X-Files Baby.
They could have made an X-Files animated series, which would have worked.
Yeah. But it's so funny because with everything that's you've not even watched the show in ages, and that you've been the only one I've been able to voice my shouting moments about these spoilers at. It's been hilarious.
It's like Malcas watched it in 10 years, and Mal's listening to me, giving me good comebacks on it.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like this. Yeah.
Whatever. Change the subject,
We've got some people here. John
and Alex.
We've got the Trinder man. Hello. Hello, Alex. John says, good afternoon, guys. You're off to a rousing start today. You both look like you are in a good mood. Well, I was until I saw you.
Well, I wasn't yesterday, so you're lucky I'm today in a better mood.
Oh, there we go. Alex says, did you have a good birthday, Tash?
Yes, Alex, and thank you so much for the very kind message, and thank you, John. It was not the best birthday, but thankfully I had some good friends come over, and then some gaming session with Malcolm in the evening, so which made up for it. So otherwise it was kind of shitty, but but no, it was. But no, thank you so much to you guys for the kind messages. So.
Yeah, and John's meme or whatever it's called.
Yeah, and the X-Files. That one I love. I've seen it before, and I'm just like, every time I see it, I'm like, I must have that on a T-shirt. It's just like.
I'm not saying it's shit, but it's fucking shit.
Oh. But you know what? The big thing of the week was the spoiler that Mulder and Scully are separated, and Scully has been and everybody was going berserk. You know, like the fandom had a meltdown. And unfortunately, as we've talked about before on this chat, you get fans that get so passionately blind. You know, like like you can't talk any reason or logic with them, and either they're on one side of the fence or the other side. Whereas, like, I came to you because I was angry about, like you go through, as we've talked about with other shows as well, you feel protective of your characters, and you go, well, I'm sorry, after all this has happened, why would that ever happen? And as you say, but the problem is, my big argument is, like you say, at the end of the day, we do care about the relationship and what goes on about them, but we've only got 6 episodes, and I don't want that 6 episodes to be a Jeremy Kyle-ish, like, watching as they break up and then the whole trouble of them getting back together again. I want to see monsters. I want to see, I don't know why. I get the problem is with this kind of thing is the sexual tension between the two before it was realised is what drove the show for, before they got together, 7 seasons.
Of course.
And unfortunately, they want to recapture that. So as much as I know a lot of people are rushing to say don't believe everything you read, at the same time, it would not surprise me because they'll be wanting to recapture that getting them back together thing.
Well,
and I don't like that. I don't want that to be the focus of only 6 episodes.
Well, I can see the drawing board, like the thing.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And they got to go, what's going to keep them gripped? Mulder and Scully being on the rocks. That's the winning formula because people are sad enough to care about this, and they will. And because it was like me. It was like me when I heard about Keith Sutherland doing Solid Snake's voice.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what the hell? You're ruining the legacy of the games.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it basically is in X-Files. Because
controversy draws more people as well, doesn't it? So
it does. And, it gets more cash. Gives you more money and stuff. Yeah. But if you're watching 6 episodes now, it's not so bad if they make like 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and I know there's going to be 2 or 3. It's guaranteed.
Yeah, it's going to be. But Gillian doesn't seem all that up for that idea, but David Duchovny is just like, I want to do more.
Well, I think if Hannibal definitely doesn't come back, I think it could happen.
Did you say, because you said that they're talking about Netflix or that Amazon or whatever picking up, aren't they?
Yeah, they're hoping to pick it up, but who knows? I still haven't seen season 2, so
no, exactly.
It don't really affect me. If I'd watched season 3 and missed out, then yeah. But I think, but it's a bit annoying because, like you said, with fans, I've noticed, especially nowadays, people are so locked in on what they think.
Yeah.
Like for instance. Let's talk about an ending of a thing. I'm not going to go and see it, but I'm just saying as an example.
Yeah.
Okay, the end of The Sopranos, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was like, that was very meaningful. It was incredible. Other people went, that was awful, right?
Yeah.
You put those 2 people together. How dare you say that, you son of a... you didn't understand it because you're stupid, And you're like, we both enjoy the same show. We've both got different opinions of it. Why don't we respect each other and talk about it from each other's different point of views and see if we can understand?
Yeah, exactly.
The same thing with everything. I've always said the same thing about like religion, about politics, whatever. You just talk about each other's view, you respect it, and you try and understand it because that's how we learn. That's how we grow, either as fans or as people or anything. So I feel like
nobody respects that each other has their own beliefs. Exactly.
I really hope that isn't the focus of the X-Files. Hope these are fake rumours. Well, you know what? I don't think they're fake. And I think
I don't think they're fake. That's the problem.
I think what's going to happen is they're going to be separate and that you're going to see that sparkle in their eyes for each other like you do in every show. And then probably by the end of the last episode, they're probably going to be in each other's arms. So that's what happens in these things.
But it's stupid because why would they get together, be together as a couple for 10 whatever years or whatever, after being partners for 9 years, be together for 10 years in a relationship and then go, you know what, no, screw it, you know. And then Scully goes off sleeping with somebody else, and then we've got to watch them like
Yeah.
rekindle the fire. It's like that's so. Everybody's like, oh, it's to go for realism and that, and I'm like I say, we've got 3 mythology episodes and 3 Monster of the Week episodes, and you know what? It's so funny because, like you were saying about the fandom, I'm just kind of trying to cover
Yeah.
what Alex has said and. Because I was gonna say, I put for those who don't know, I recently put on my Facebook an article that had been linked on one of the X-Files groups, saying the problems with the new revival, and it was covering, you know, that people don't want to talk about,
Yeah.
and it covered a lot of things that I'd been voicing since even the news was first broken. And it was so funny because then I was looking at the comments that people were leaving on the fan groups. And people going, oh, this is a stupid article. I didn't read beyond the first 2 problems. I was like, this is the problem. You're not considering the real problems that do exist with this revival existing. But people don't want to think about it.
It's ridiculous because the problem is people don't want to read things. This is the problem of society now.
Yeah.
Right?
It has to fit your...
People get bored easily. Like these top 10 lists. If it's not done within 5-6 minutes, a lot of people turn off because they're bored, right?
Yeah.
Come on. And then, but then if you make it short, it's like, oh, you didn't really say much about that.
No, exactly. Well, we discovered this with our movie reviews. You know, it's like, oh, it's too long.
And that's the same with articles. I'd rather read a big, long, like 8-page article because I know the person put effort into it. Yeah. Than I would a little article like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But we've got a couple of questions here. Your Blue Yeti looks sad in the background. Yeah, and it can stay there. It's evil, it's twisted, and it doesn't fucking work properly. Yes. Look at it. There it is. It's waving at you, Alex.
It's going sad. So sad.
I shall try and use it again someday. Could either of them die?
You know, well, technically Mulder has died in the show, so he's already died, been buried, and been resurrected. So technically, that's not even.
I personally, I don't think they could. I don't think they could kill him off. I think if they did,
write it off.
I think
there's a possibility.
I think if they did, I think they'd do it in some sort of way where they ended up going through some sort of portal thing, and you didn't know if they were alive or dead. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
there's some prequel or whatever, you know, some cloning.
And I knew it, Tash. I knew you would do that thing, but I knew everybody would do if they were a true X-Files fan. I knew you'd watch from the very beginning. I knew that was coming. I knew it. You know what? I
just love, though, I am not even kidding. The X-Files News that do a lot of the stuff. They even have a page where they have a proper calendar laid out so that you can watch each and even put in like recap days, you know, like where you have a binge day of recapping what's happened in the week. I was like, only X-Files fans would go to this degree of, you know.
I knew that Phil would do that because that's the sort of thing I would do, you know.
Yeah.
If I was a big fan of something, I would want to do that. You know?
Well, it makes sense to do it, especially before, you know, if you're a bit rusty. I regularly watch the series, though, and as you know, there's been stuff that I'm working on at the moment that has caused me to have to watch them back anyway. Yeah. So, but it is funny.
Because Paul did that with 24.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They watched them leading up to the other one.
Yeah.
I think it was saying, like, what was it? Like, I don't know, but it was like, it wasn't for a year. It was like through about 8 months.
Yeah.
Or something. I think it was like.
I love it when people do 24 marathons, and it's like actually technically, you know, because you're getting. Everybody says I hate it when people say an hour of entertainment, and it's like actually they're only 42 minutes long.
Yeah.
You know, they forget that actually they're not an hour long. The actual show.
You know, the thing is, it's supposed to be in real time, isn't it? So it's like basically you went to go to the toilet and back again.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like.
Me personally, I need to go through 24 and watch it all, but I haven't so far.
Because how many series were there? There was like 8 series.
Yeah, there was 8 series, and there was a movie called Redemption.
Oh, I never saw the movie.
I don't own the movie. I need to buy it. It's only $5 on Amazon, but I've never bought it.
Yeah. I haven't seen all 8 seasons, so I really want to sit down and watch it.
And then there's season 9.
Yeah. I like Live Another Day, so...
I've got the blue of it, but I haven't watched it.
It was funny, though, because it had Michelle Fairley out of Game of Thrones in it. And she had just recently died on Game of Thrones, and I was just like, that's really weird to now see her as this evil bitch on this.
Yeah, that is... I haven't seen it. You've just ruined it.
Oh, sorry. I haven't. No. She's an evil bitch. She's a baddie.
Does she die in the end?
That I'm not telling you.
Oh, that's because you didn't fall for that one.
No.
Let's have a look and see. Do mine's look bloodshot to you?
I can't. You know, my eyesight is shit. So your eyes look like your eyes, unfortunately.
James says, "Hi guys, how are you both?"
Fucking hell! Hello, James. You made it early today.
He did.
Are you leaving in 10 minutes? No, thank you for joining us. That's nice that you've made it early.
We're doing good, thanks, James, and I hope you're doing well. And,
so how are you doing? Because we kind of went out of the gates with like just joking, because we joked about the truth is out there, and that just kind of automatically led on.
I'll talk about how I'm feeling. I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
I'm feeling. You know when I should have become a politician. Or I should have been Italian. One or the other.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a pizza and I'm going to spin it around like this and I'll do it like that.
I find this, you know what? I find this when I'm doing the reviews and stuff. I'm like, I feel like I need to, and I'm like, this is not how I talk in real life. You know, it's like.
But anyway, I've started feeling better about. I'm getting back to my old self. I'm feeling more alive. I'm feeling more crazy. I'm starting to get passion back. And you know what? I'm starting to feel like I've got the energy to push myself and do things, you know? So yeah. I'm feeling pretty good. I watched a stack of movies. I can't believe I did that, but I enjoyed that. Last one I watched last night was Avenging False, this one.
All right, yeah.
And
wow. That's the most 60s looking case ever.
60s, but it's from 1986.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of old 60s rock and roll,
it does.
You know, Ricky Nelson bloody cover off.
I have to be honest, it does look like something you can imagine a 60s cover. Like the old...
Yeah.
It reminds me as well of like the 30s as well, you know, the old cover.
Like the old... Yeah, as well. You know, it looks like fucking Cliff Richard movie or something. That's
Cliff
so funny.
Richard?
You imagine Cliff Richard sat there with a gun.
Summer holiday for a week or two. Anyway.
Can you imagine Cliff Richard sat there with an Uzi? That would be amazing.
That would be awesome. If he'd sang some odd and he just mowed everybody down as they came dancing. But anyway, so I've watched all those stuff. I've got to do a Blu-ray update. Last night I was so happy.
Yeah.
I buy a lot of Hong Kong Blu-rays, right?
Oh yeah.
And normally they're DVD upscale, so they end up looking awful, right? But no, these beauties are all full HD. They're better than most of the stuff I've seen lately on Blu-ray. And I'm like, yes, especially this one. So there's a bit in it where he bashes his head.
He's
like a big gambler, Chow Fat. And he bashes his head. And Andy Law says to him, if you cause trouble, they'll cut off your willy, like this. And he goes, no. That's my best bit in movie history. Sad but true.
Is it as good as the face in Sniper?
It is. It's as good as that. Like, you know. But yeah, I've been watching stuff. I watched the comedy Hello Ladies starring Stephen Merchant. Watched that all in one day.
Yeah.
Was over the moon. Highly enjoyed it. Thought it was great, but was very predictable from the beginning to the end. I knew exactly what was going to happen because it reminded me of Extras, except in Extras, Ricky Gervais doesn't end up with a woman.
Right.
So yeah, I felt really good. I feel very energetic. I've been dancing all day. I've been running up and down the stairs. I tried doing a handstand going up the stairs. Oh yeah, that wasn't very clever, but
yeah.
I tried doing it. Ended up bashing my back on the stairs. That wasn't good, but I'm still feeling good. So, and we've got some comments. Harvey and Douglas in 2016. What would you do for my vote, Malcolm? What? That's some junk. What would I do for your vote? I'd
Which one of us?
talk
I
to.
take it you're the president and I'm the vice president.
Yeah, well, you know, I guess because I'm like Mr.
Or my chief of staff. I can do a
You
Liam
can be.
McGarry.
You can be my. What's that? Your beautiful blue eyes look radiant as usual, Mel. That's from Alex.
Are your eyes blue?
Oh, thank you. Oh, you didn't know my eyes were blue?
I can't see. Oh. You see, they don't look blue on the screen. Yes.
Yeah, they're blue. They're blue. It's hard to see on the camera.
Yeah. That and I got my sunglasses on, so everything's green tinted. So.
Thanks for that, Alex.
Oh.
And
it must be love, love.
Love, singing. This is love. That is love. Anyway, so what would I do for your vote? Let's see. I would barbecue. I'd have a barbecue event. I would.
Yeah, that's a good way to get votes.
I do a 12-month calendar of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, topless, going like this. Yeah, right. What else would I do? Send weird emails like what's brown and sits in your toilet, and when they go poo, nope, feces. But but you know, and you know, oh, and I do knock jokes like knock.
Oh yeah.
Who's there? May who? Not me again. Yeah, that one didn't work. But you know, there's so many different things, but I do not know what I do. I'd probably do a barbecue because that's the American thing to do. Overcook a whole load of food, and just as people are full, trying to stuff burgers in their mouth even more, because that's what people do in this country. Are you hungry? No, I've ate a burger. Here, take 2 more. So I think that's what I'd do.
Well, I would, my fellow Americans, I will in 2016 promise that. Yeah.
If you elect me for president, which is highly unlikely due to the fact that I'm English, not American, I will do many things for you. 1, I will make sure that all movies are free. 2,
everybody will be forced to have a binge day of their favorite TV shows or movies.
If Tash became president, you'd see an X-Files flag up by the American one.
No, an alien one.
And you'd say, you'd be like, I want to see Dodie Duchovny at the White House, and I want to give him some sort of medal or knighthood or whatever they do in America. And then you'd be like, please sit down with me for like 6 months.
Yeah, just stay with me. You'll never leave me. No, I'd get fucking Josh Jackson. He'd never leave my fucking side.
Okay. They look great. My eyes are blue. They're not green.
I thought they looked green.
They're not. They're not green. They're blue with a hint of grey every now and again. My dad had hazel eyes, and his eyes went from hazel to green.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Sorry, I just threw it in my mouth a little bit. Thanks, Malcolm. Oh, damn it. That's some John.
But of course, the big thing is some very nice person bought me Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS4 for my birthday. And we've been playing it, haven't we? Including yesterday to celebrate my birthday. So
we have.
So what do you think of the whole co-op? Because you hadn't done it before. You had a little bit, was it?
I tried it a little bit the day before we played.
Yeah.
I will read these 2 comments quickly, and then we'll get straight into that.
Yeah.
Tash, have you had a cheeky trim up top? Looks wicked.
Oh, thank you. I have. Donna very kindly cut it. Although it's showing, I'm annoyed because the light reflects, and look, it looks like I've got grey hair. So.
Oh, it's because
getting
you
it
asked
re-dyed this week. So we've got LFCC next weekend. So
nice. It's because you asked about them being bloodshot. Okay. Tash, I saw a little of your game with Malcolm. The party showed of your character getting clobbered by a cop car. Was pretty damn funny.
It wasn't a cop car. There is a. Oh, we'll get into this in a second.
That's the last thing. Basically, what happened
It was a douchebag.
What basically happened was, that was near the end of the game. So we'll mention this bit first and we'll go back.
Yeah.
Basically what it was, we came out the golfing club after playing golf, and which was utter shit, basically.
Only because he lost. That's not the best.
It wasn't because of that. It wasn't because of that. It was because their controllers are unpredictable. Alright, otherwise I'd win.
You're shit at golf.
I'm shit at golf. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not shit at darts.
You had some good pars and some good shots.
Who's good at darts? Who gets 180 almost every time?
To be fair, you were good at darts.
There we go.
But we drew on arm wrestling, and I did win at the other thing, but I'll talk about that in a second.
So basically, I tried getting out and to climb over the fence, so I did. So at that point, that's when I decided.
He was like, "Oh, you've got to go this way." I was like, "No, you just go to the fence."
I decided to smack Tash around the back of the head because we hadn't done that.
Yeah.
That's when I realised I was too slow and I got knocked the hell out. Right?
You know the best thing about that, and I'm not even kidding. We hadn't done it all evening. We've been doing it quite a lot on Friday. And we stood there, and I was just about, I'm not even kidding, I was just about to draw my gun and say to Malcolm, you know what we haven't done tonight? And he hit me round the head, and then he's like, oh, that was an accident. And I was like, bang, bang, bang.
But the best part is, if you look at the video, when I'm dead, you see you shooting at the guy in the car.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw that, because this guy... For those who don't know, when you play GTA Online, there are other people in your world. And unfortunately, they're all dickheads. They're all out to kill you, aren't they? There's no nice people just randomly walking along, you know. And this guy comes by in this car and, tried to run me over and was shooting at me. So I shot at him as he went past. And then he caught up with us later, didn't he? Because
the best part was we went to catch up together because we wanted to get in a cab, didn't we, to go somewhere.
Well, you always thought that you were going to try and kill me, except this guy then came along and ran you over.
Yeah, and then basically we met in that bit in the middle. He comes driving because basically what he's done is he's upgraded his car so it's bulletproof.
Yeah, which means you have no chance of getting him.
Which means if you're basically on the ground, you've got no chance unless you've got a rocket launcher or something. Right? He smacks Tash flying, which I thought was awesome. If it had happened to me, I thought it was awesome then because it was so close. It was like
to get you as well.
Right? Tash's boy goes flying, hits the police car. The policeman comes out. He comes back, misses me. I go running the cop car. The police officer shoots me. I don't feel about shooting a police officer because the guy's behind me. I'm dead.
Yeah.
But it was an awesome moment. It was like one of those awesome, incredible moments in a game.
It was so funny, but annoying at the same time, because it just seemed this dick was going around in his car. He wasn't the worst one. The skinhead out at the airport was the worst. We kept spawning, and there was this one guy going around with an AK-47, keep taking us out from a distance, and he knew where the spawn spots were, and he kept hunting us down again. And I kept trying to take him out, but unfortunately he was able when my auto-targeting, he was obviously too far away, and he could actually see me. I couldn't see him. So he was obviously aiming and being able to get me without the auto-targeting. So I had no chance.
But that's when the good stuff happened, because I got in a car and I won that guy the fuck over.
You did. That was perfect. It was just like...
And I even rolled back on him again, just for the fun of it.
Just for the fun of it. But he was really... But that wasn't the... It was the gets in the heists were the... But anyway, we were talking about what you think, Jen.
So, one of the things I didn't like it, one of the things I don't like about it, and it's on the online part, has to be the heists. Because for people that don't know, they update it with the heists, and it's like a trophy pack thing as well.
Yeah.
You'll be doing it, and you'll die, and then you'll finally get what you're meant to do, perfect. And just as you're about to finish it, people will exit the game.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we had two, didn't we? We had two in the bag, and each time the leader left.
Oh, the one with the Hydra was insane because we had it. You know, what happened is we had it all figured out. We were doing the exiting bit, but my plane had been hit, and I exited the plane and tried to pull my parachute, but it was too late. I hit the water and died, and they just quit the game. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I died. You know.
Oh well, no, it's in the past. If you fell in the water, you won't die.
No, exactly. You were just like, but this, it's like it's like real life, I guess. But like you say, you used to be able to jump from a plane and just keep falling, and you just land in the water. But the best. Oh,
to bring that round there, please.
Has he got dinner or post?
There you go. There's your
drink.
Yeah.
Give a wave, don't that. Just wave. There you go.
We both have to wave. You have to do the wave. Like
Yeah, do the wave.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
I'll see you later.
But no, it was when we did that van. Oh, Donna's made it. Hi, Donna.
Oh, hi, Donna.
Was when we did the van one, where there was 4 of us, and we had to be in we did 2 teams, because, what was it, they kicked you out of your car or something? You got in the car and then they pulled you out.
Let me tell you what happened, right? So this is what happened. So we start off and basically there's 2 teams. One's a navigator, one's a driver. At the beginning of this, Tash was like, I want to be the driver. Can you be the navigator? And I was like, F off, love. You'll be the navigator. Remember?
Yeah.
I was like,
navigator.
I was like, you be the navigator because I'm the better driver. And that's when you went, yeah, all right. Remember? You remember that? That was brilliant. You know, the whole thing. So we're like arguing over who wants to be the driver and stuff on the party chat. And then what happens is we go into the thing. I'm like, okay, I'll get in the car, and Tash try and get in the car, and we both get booted.
Yeah.
Right? And we're both sitting there like, I was like, because it said on my screen, the bloke booted me over his car. I'm like, but he got in the other car.
Yeah.
So he starts showing off, and I get in the car. Tash then gets in the car, and then I'm out the car because I'm getting in the back seat. It's like, come on, we want to drive, and I can't get in the front seat.
Yeah.
So we started driving, didn't we? And I crashed into the van, and we get kicked off, and then we do it again.
We had to take pictures of the license plates, and I tried taking a picture, and I accidentally threw some C4 instead, which blew up the van, so it restarted.
And that was great, that bit, when you went, shit. So we finally do it, don't we?
Yeah.
We get pictures. You got to steal this van.
Yeah.
I'm saying to Tash, where is it? So Tash marks on the map, and you say, didn't you? You say they're closer to it. They're going to get to it.
They were closer to it, without question. And I was like, they're going to get there first, no matter what.
So I'm like, they're not going to fucking get it. And I'm driving around the thing, driving very fast and fantastic.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And then I crash straight into the van, and we both jump out, get in it.
Yeah.
They decide to run you over.
Yeah. That was because I went to get in, and they got really pissy with us because we got to it before them, and they ran me over. So I then quickly got back up again because thankfully they didn't kill me. I got in, we drove off, and they went off in a really bad hissy fit.
Yeah.
And after the mission ended, they came after us and blew us up, and one of them blew us up and shit.
Yeah.
And the ammunition.
Yeah, they've tried firing grenades in and all sorts of stuff. And then when we left, they just shot us, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I was like, we're supposed to be on the same team.
Exactly.
Oh, we've got a whole lot of comments, yeah?
At the end of the day, they got the money as well, because we all got the money for the heist being successful, so I don't know why they were all pissy that you know.
We'll answer these questions and we'll get back to where we were, because they're starting to pile up.
Yeah.
Game sounds like a lot of fun. That's from James.
It is on the online if you've got a friend. I can't if you're on your own, it'll be boring.
Did they?
It's called dumpit.com, and it costs $55 to have. They just have taken.
What, they just took it?
They're cleaning up over there.
Oh.
So I wrote the number down, and it's online. If you want to look at dumpit.com.
Hold on, they took the basketball hoop that I was worried about.
Yeah, the one that I'm giving people.
Oh, anyway, that was Donna telling me about. There was a basketball hoop I was worried about. If kids had moved in, they'd be playing.
All right, yeah.
And it's gone. But
Oh.
okay, let's. Malcolm, if you bought a swivel arm for your mic, it would help big time. You're probably right. I probably should, and then I should do that DJ thing, shouldn't I? While I'm like this.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi.
No, I was just saying sorry because James said about the game. I said if you were playing the online bit, it wouldn't be as good if you didn't have a friend to dick around with.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, this is the thing. What we always say, isn't it?
Yeah.
I always say that, you know, me and Tash, we have a lot of fun gaming, and we're great gaming partners, and we work really well together. We kill people fantastically. One of us shoots on the head, the other one's in the chest and whatnot. We're normally really in sync.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's the type of thing you need online in order to have a proper gaming experience.
Well, that's the thing. Even with the races and that, like the parachuting, which I was saying to Donna, is the most zen thing ever. You know, because we're not. I mean, we're doing the racing in a way, but at the same time, it's just nice to have that slight competitiveness, but it's not too stressful. Whereas once you're against other people that you don't know at all, it takes away from the fun of it, kind of thing.
It does. Well, the thing is, it's like we'll go somewhere really quiet on the map, and we'll just run around shooting each other every now and again. We'll try and get away from the police officers.
Yeah, exactly.
The best bit is when Tash was threatening the clerk in the store, and they were going faster, packing the stuff. Give me all your money! Give me all your money! And then they're like, so if you do that, they work faster for it, which is awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
But there is a trophy for stealing from all 20 stores online.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
we'll have to try that.
so we might want to try and do that at some point. You know,
Yeah.
we'll have to look at the trophies properly and decide what we want to do. You know.
Yeah.
Let's read these other ones quickly.
Hannah Mac 1 is in the YouTube. Hi, Hannah Mac. Thank you for all your kind comments. Sorry I haven't replied.
Hi, Hannah Mac. I'll have a look at them in 1 second. Do you mod the cars on GTA or not bother? At the moment, I think we're still pretty new to it, so we haven't really thought about that yet.
Yeah, that's the thing. I only got it on Friday. So.
And I've only been playing since like Thursday to a degree. So, and to be honest, because I'm trying to build money up, I haven't bought a place. I did buy a money card of like 1.2 million, but it didn't work. So it's on my
it messed up. Yeah.
So I might have to. I've got a way around that. If I take the money out and then you kill me, you can take that money and I can take it off you want to kill you, probably.
Right.
So I might see if we can do that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I couldn't believe somebody put a bounty on your head. That was hilarious.
Yeah, someone put a bounty on my head. Oh, and the trophy is to last 24 hours.
Oh, fucking hell.
Which is 48 in-game minutes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The best way to do that is probably to go high in the sky.
Yeah.
I saw Malcolm try to shoot you with a handgun for about 1,000 feet away. Then he got run the fuck over.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
I will be honest, a lot of people said I needed practice, but if you ask Tash, I can shoot a handgun from a very massive distance and kill people like boom.
He is.
What's this? The tour fans. I think you'd like this, Malc. Possession, limited edition. I'll have a look at that link in a little while. Let's have a look at the thing. I know. I'll subscribe for you. Hey, watch my video. I'll subscribe for you. Okay. Okay, Shazzy and Noreen. Would be good if you could do more GTA vids. Malcolm, I found it pretty funny. Hey guys, hope you're well. Me and Tash, I'm sure we'll do more Grand Theft Auto videos together.
Yeah.
I'm sure, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
All right, now I've talked enough. I'm gonna let Tash talk a little bit about the thing because I've been yattering on. So.
No, because we've both been talking about it.
I know, but you know me. Sometimes I can take, you know what I mean. Oh my God.
We go right because you can do parachuting, and like I say, it is so ridiculous. So I got the game. We started out, didn't we? And you have to do the initial setup and everything like that. I'm a bit annoyed because I don't understand the whole melting skin issue. Alex, do you know about that? If you can tell us why the Far Cry characters' skins are melting, then that would be really nice because it's really weird. It's happening to both of our characters, isn't it?
Yeah, mine's got massive lumps on the side of his face, like he's been, like he's turned into. It also is coming from Nightmare City or something. Like.
I don't know if it's like scar scars or something. You know, they're going for the whole "you've been killed this many times, let's put loads of scars on your face and shit." But
imagine what it's going to be like after. That's after 2 days. Imagine what's going to be.
2 days. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, no. So we go through the whole thing, and I'm not even kidding. It got to after us playing for 4 hours, and I was just like, you know what? For the past 4 hours, we've essentially done fuck all. We hadn't done any heists or jobs or anything.
No.
We had done darts. We had done killing each other about 100 times each. And we'd gone parachuting, which you'll agree is so much fun. If you're just after something to kill time at like the end of the evening or something like that, the music that plays is so 80s Top Gun, bloody, you know, like Dolph Lundgren or something like that.
It's like what we said, isn't it? It's good to play and then for the last half an hour mellow out by doing them.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
By the time you've done like 10 or 20 of them, you're ready to go to sleep. Yeah,
exactly. Because the scenery is so beautiful and that. But then we were like, oh, let's go play some tennis. So you can get in a taxi, and it took us to the tennis courts. And I don't like the tennis courts because they're pastel blue with white lines. And when it shows where the ball's going, it comes up with a white circle, and I can't see it on the pastel blue bloody ground. But anyway, we're playing, and Malcolm, all he did, because this is what Malcolm's like. He's a man, and he has to go, I'm really good at this. I've never been beat at tennis, blah, blah, blah. I used to play against my cousin or whatever. I'm so good at this. Oh, you're not going to win. Anyway, first set, I'm not even kidding. It was so close. I beat him a couple of matches, and then he caught up because he got in. You know, we were learning the controls and that, and it was getting in the rhythm of it. And I was like, oh, he's going to beat me, this, that, and the other. And I'm not even kidding. We were in deuce on that final game of that first set so many times. It was ridiculous.
I think we were on deuce and advanced like an hour and a half.
Yeah, exactly. So I managed to get the 2 games clear. Because it's 7 games, isn't it? And so I won it at the first set, and then we played the second set, and I smashed him. And it was so funny because Malcolm's wife Donna came in at the time of the final shot, because we were in deuce, I think, at the time. You were hoping to come back finally.
We were in deuce, and then basically what happened was I lost, and you went to advantage.
Yeah.
Donna started talking, and then you won.
Yeah. And it was so funny because I'm not even kidding, as he was talking to Donna, I got up and I did a victory lap of my armchair. I was just like, because and what I said to Malcolm is I said, you were doing all that boasting. What you didn't give me chance to tell you is actually I'm pretty good at tennis games as well. So that whole time he's been boasting, he hadn't given me a chance to say, actually I'm pretty good at it. So, but I got to show off, so it was nice.
Yeah.
So it was just so funny because, I mean, either way, one of us would have lost. I mean, you were like completely, I'm unbeaten. I've been beaten before, so I knew I could do tennis games, but I wasn't confident enough in so I was expecting to lose because I know how good you are at stuff, and because you were saying you've never been beaten before, I was just like, but for me to smash you, especially in that final set, I thought it was going to be close. And in that final set, I absolutely whooped your ass. It was so funny.
Yeah, it was. It was very funny.
And it was even better with some of the shots when I was essentially psyching you by making you think it was going to go one way and then it went the other way. It was just like, psych.
Well, I will get my revenge.
Oh, he will.
And I will record it.
But I did beat you at golf.
I will say this.
And we drew at arm wrestling, but that was a nightmare, wasn't it? You had to spin your thumbs on the sticks. It was like,
my wrists were hurt by the time we finished that last one.
I've offered it again, so I was just like, ugh.
I will say this, next time we play Tash, I'm going to record it. And everybody's going to see on Tash's scoreboard 0-0.
Oh, no.
And see me thrash, and then in the chat we go like, I won, because I got to seek redemption for my loss.
You have. But unfortunately then, people won't be able to see that I've been good at it. So this is the problem. It's always like, Tash is shit, but it's never getting to show off that actually I am good.
You might actually beat me again. I mean, it was like Well, that first game was fantastic. The first game we had.
Nice.
But the second one, you completely thrashed me. It was like, you know, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you won because it was still fun, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
What's this?
The only one I did not enjoy was the capture the briefcase thing because I couldn't see. Unfortunately, it relies a lot on you being able to see your other character and aim and shoot, and you're good at the shooting in the head, and I didn't like that because I couldn't see where.
Let's talk about that a minute. There was a great bit where Tash was right next to me, and my character elbowed, and I shot in the head.
Yeah.
Because I'm a headshot player. I can shoot people in the head pretty quickly. Normally, it's one in the chest and one in the head.
Yeah. Yeah, because the auto aim goes for the chest, doesn't it? So.
Yeah. So I'm pretty good at that. But you know what? I enjoy it. To me, it's always been about fun. You know, we had a good laugh and everything, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that's what's most important. Let's talk shit to me about his tennis skills as well. No, Tash is the really good player I need to beat. That's from John. Well, first of all, John, not to take away from Tash's skill, but it wasn't a real tennis game. The tennis in the game, and the game is very, very laggy. And the game is very, very glitchy on the thing.
I would have done so much better had my character not randomly gone in, like either stuck on the spot or gone in an opposite direction to where I'd been. That was something that pissed me off because that really, for both of us.
I'm not saying, as far as I'm concerned, Tash beat me hands down. But if you played me on a proper tennis game, it'd probably be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because one, we'd both be able to see the ball properly.
Well, yeah.
And two,
fucking bastard blue, seriously.
And two, we'd be a lot faster, and the camera view won't be so awkward.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was very awkward, wasn't it? So.
Is it like wrinkles? If so, I think you have to re-edit your character's appearance. I've heard of that glitch. It don't look like wrinkles. It looks like my face has been smashed off.
I've got a crater next to my mouth, and in my arms I've got these, like, I don't know. But yours looks like that as well. So. We
both look like we've come from a radioactive area.
Yeah, melted. We look like bloody Paul McCrane in RoboCop when he gets the toxic waste poured on him.
I love that bit. It gets smashed.
That always disturbs the shit. That, you know what? In that whole movie, that was the thing that really made me feel ill.
Really?
Yeah, that was the one thing. Always, I hated that thought of just.
My favourite bit of the film has to be the bit with Dick Jones where what's his name? The main villain, not Dick Jones, the other one.
Oh yeah.
Him.
Oh what?
I know his name.
Kurtwood Smith. I can't think of the.
It's like Broderick or something.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Anyone who's seen it knows what I'm talking about. The henchman.
I know the actor's name, but I can't think.
Yeah. The guy was in that 70s show.
Yeah, Kurtwood Smith. That's the actor's name.
No, I'm saying if people didn't know the name.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just saying I know the actor's name, Kurtwood Smith, but I don't know his character.
The bit where he puts in the DVD and he says, "I thought you were clever and all this," and then he gets blown up.
Yeah.
That's my favourite scene in the whole movie. I think that bit's brilliant. I don't like the way but the main guy dies.
No, yeah.
You know, when they're in the junkyard area. I don't like how Robocop goes. I thought that was really shit.
Yeah, when he's down in that, like, on the building site, yeah.
But then I do like how he goes like this. But, yeah.
Alex said maybe bullet hole wounds. See, I don't know, because it just looks awful.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to stay there.
No, exactly.
I don't see anybody else with these problems.
We've seen other people and they all look normal, and yet we turn up and we look like our faces have been, like, ripped to shreds.
I will say this, I officially hate everybody in that game. Someone put a bounty on me, somebody came to collect that bounty.
Yeah.
And that person tried throwing grenades at me, blew themselves up. Another
Oh, that was
person,
brilliant when they killed themselves.
another person came to kill me, and I shot them dead in the head. And then I just went, you know what, screw it, and I just logged off because I was like, that's the end anyway. So I just they put like two grand bounty on my head.
You know the worst bit? On call. Bullshit. I'm sorry. I said to Malcolm, that's it, I'm calling it a night, I really need to go to bed. Because the idea was, we wouldn't normally play on a Sunday, but because it was my birthday, Malcolm was like, I'll spend, you know, he very kindly put the time aside to give me some company in that, especially because I had no plans and stuff at the time. So he very kindly said, oh, I'll play and we'll have some gameplay in that. And because we've been playing Grand Theft Auto on Friday, it was like, if we play it again, you know, we don't have to focus on any missions and that. We can just mess around and, you know, play for as long as... And especially because I'd been up, I'd been helping out Donna with her cats over the weekend and stuff. So I'd been up early, and then ended up most of the day and stuff. So I was a bit tired and that, and I said, I don't know how long I'll be up. But it got to a point where we said, right, well, because we did several things, didn't we? And we tried doing stuff, and it kept messing up and that. And we said, right, let's just finish with, because you had the bounty on your head, and we were like, right, let's just finish with a couple of parachuting. And after we did a couple, it was like, that's it. But there was one of the parachuting, because it comes up with other ones you can do.
Yeah.
And all but one of them we'd done. And it was like, oh, that looks really pretty. Let's do that. So we selected it. We got added to the lobby. And the host was on call. And we're sat there and we're like waiting and waiting. And I was long past ready for bed anyway. But I thought, you know what? If we can just do this, it'll be a nice one to end it on. And we were waiting, weren't we? We were sat there, and people kept coming in, and then they would leave, because obviously they saw that they were on call, and they knew what that meant. And we waited and waited, and then I left, and then Malcolm said, literally as I clicked leave, it came up saying it started or something. But I don't like that on-call business. What is that? You say that's when they're on the phone or something like that.
Just... Before I say that, somebody said hello. Jamie Sinclair said hi. All right, mate. So hi Jamie, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And
Thanks
I think it's because you can call people on your mobile phone in the game.
Yeah.
I think that's what it means, right?
Yeah.
Because after you went, I decided to go on there again for like 20 more minutes for my bedtime. Like,
really?
Later on.
Yeah.
And I kept calling people on the cell phone. It's one of the most funniest things in the whole world. Because I got up and they went, what do you want? And I went, I've come to deliver your pizza. Right? Called another bloke. What's this?
You're kidding, really?
I'm sleeping with your girlfriend. What? Another one. Called the same guy back because he was in the same area as me. What do you want? I wanted to talk to you about insurance for your fridge. Fuck off. You know, you can do that stuff. I was like, this is brilliant.
Well, that was the thing, because when we were in the lobbies, it kept coming up, going, people were trying to talk to it, talk to it. And we even had, on that heist, on the van one, we had the party invitations, didn't we?
The bloke wanted to invite us to a party. Can you imagine what would have happened if we had ended that party and I'd crashed into it like that?
Oh, my God, yeah.
They would have cussed me out, calling me a piece of shit.
Because we were talking privately on the actual PSN chat, so they couldn't hear us talking and we couldn't hear them, and it was so funny. It's so funny when it comes up going, like with the speaker to show that they're trying to talk to you, and you're like, la la la, we can't hear you, you can't hear us.
When someone gets in your car in the game, if you own it and you've insured it, you can boot people out of the game. Out of it. I mean, and I love some bits about the game, but I hate other parts.
Yeah.
I hate the whole story mode mission. I hate that.
Yeah.
I feel like the heist could be far better. I feel like instead of being just one short mission to the next one, it could be like one big one altogether.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the people that play the game are terrible.
Oh, yeah, it's just...
Because they go off completely different directions than where they're supposed to be. I think some people set up just so that they can sit back and get the money.
Oh, yeah. Well, when we did that Hydro one, it was so funny because, what was it? No, it was one of the other ones where we went off to do the stuff, and there was this one guy just stood there and did nothing the whole time.
Yeah, that was the police one.
Yeah. Oh, was that? Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Yeah, that ended up getting quit, and we were annoyed because we finally had it all down pat. But yeah, the Hydra one was so funny because you all ran off to the Hydra or whatever, and then nobody did anything about it. So,
The best part was the fact that we did that, and me and you, we took out every other bloody one up in the sky.
yeah,
And then the guy just quit after we did it.
yeah. I was so annoyed.
And it
Oh
was
no,
like,
the best bit is because you rushed to the boat, didn't you? You drove
No.
quickly to the boat and that. I went to get in the boat, they went to drive off before I had a chance to get in. I was like, shit.
Well, what about that guy was in the car? I got in the car, the guy got in the car and stole your place, and they started driving off without you then.
Yeah, I know.
And I had to jump out the car while it was moving.
Yeah. Oh. But I think this is what, you know what, because I was saying, my friend Dan popped around briefly on Sunday, and he played a bit of Shadow of Mordor, and I was saying it's so annoying that there's not really any like sofa multiplayer anymore. I mean, we're very fortunate in that we can play it, and it seems like we are in the same room, but there's not really any games now that you can play with your friends in the same room.
Yeah,
I mean, like me and Donna, Donna can't come round and we go, oh, let's play this together, unless it's the Nintendo ones, really.
Well, yeah, couch co-op now is kind of like a dead thing almost.
Yeah, it's insane.
Which is wrong, really, because I think you should be able to, if you can do multiplayer online, you should be able to do it at home, you know, because I remember the days in the Nintendo 64 when you had 4 friends around, all with a little square on each bit of the screen, and they'd all be looking for each other and stuff. And nowadays that feels like it's dead, and I think I'm quite lucky in the fact that I don't do come up with anybody.
No, exactly. I mean, it's not important. If I didn't have Donna, say, then I would have no reason to, or, you know, Jane or whatever, I wouldn't have no reason for couch co-op. But, you know, I think back to when I used to play against my sister and that, and I'm like, it's nice to have as an extra just in case, you know, because if somebody comes round, you can go, oh, do you want to play this with me or something?
I think you never know when you might want to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, imagine if I visited and you wanted to play with me.
Yeah, exactly.
You won't be able to.
No, exactly.
Mate, it's kind of annoying. I think it's a frustrating thing, and I think it's one of those things that's a sign of like these VR headsets.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was on Facebook. Apparently now, I'm not going to go into detail of this, but I'm just saying because I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
These VR headsets now, you can watch porn on it.
Oh yeah, you mentioned this,
right? And you can watch porn and feel like you're actually there now. And I'm like, but who'd want to?
Well, yeah, lonely.
I can understand games to a degree, but porn?
Yeah.
What's on the TV? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I was just
we live in this world now. It's like, you know, there's this wonderful thing called the internet, you know.
Yes. Yes. And I was like this. I was like, what is the problem? And one person put in the comment section, can you do it through that Google Glass shit, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a cheap man trying to get it for free there. But these headset things have no interest in me whatsoever.
No, yeah.
I don't care about them. I don't want to be in them. I don't want to play with them. I don't want to even look at them because to me, they're a sign that the future is bleak and we're going to end up basically all drones.
It's interesting. I mean, this is what happens. This is what's kind of happened with Call of Duty in a way. Whereas you look at GTA, and it's essentially the only thing that sells that game is the multiplayer. I mean, I've played GTA on the PS3 on the single player mode, and that bored the shit out of me. And I said, you know, I've said on this chat before, I don't even know if I'll be going back to it, and especially now playing the PS4 version, it's like I might as well just play it on that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is the thing that makes that game is the multiplayer. I mean, we've had so much fun with that, and I mean, we've said it with other games as well. It's like, you know, I'm playing Sniper 2 at the moment to try and get that final trophy, and you know, it's actually not that bad, and it's certainly not as bad as number 3 was. But it is those kind of games where you're like, oh, this is really boring when you're on your own. And something like multiplayer on GTA, where you can go do the races, you can go do tennis or whatever and play with your mates. It's it's amazing how far gaming's come when you're like, oh, I don't want to play the single player mode. I want to go dick around with my mates or whatever, you know.
I think the future is everybody being online in different games without it being simultaneously.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think you look at Call of Duty. Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto are the same.
Yeah.
Nobody
plays it with a story mode.
Nobody buys them for a story. They play the story, but they buy it for the multiplayer. Especially Call of Duty. The first thing people do is go online.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody I know, my friends list, who's a guy, goes in the latest Call of Duty online.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I like going in there. Because you can go into your friends' things.
Yeah.
I like going in them and just shooting them and then leaving. You know, hey, buddy, I'm in this thing with you. Look, come over here. Bang. See you later.
Yeah.
You know, I think games nowadays have gone from being special to being something that has to be enjoyed by everybody together.
But then it's weird because you got Arkham Knight, which you have said has got a good story, and yet the gameplay is shit.
Oh, it's really shit.
That's weird. How it's like the developers, they can't focus on one or the other. It's like either you have a good story and shit gaming, or good gaming and shit story.
Well, the thing is with the online part.
Yeah.
I don't like online normally because it's normally really crap and limited.
Yeah.
But Grand Theft Auto Online, it isn't.
No, I like that there's so much to do.
I don't know what's wrong with my nose today.
But again, I wouldn't do it with complete strangers, and especially like what we learned yesterday is there's complete douchebags in there. You know?
Whenever I've tried game with complete strangers, especially since we've played together, you know.
Yeah.
Never had good luck. Never.
No.
I'll get in a group and people are like, oh look, Mr. Tony Bologna, yeah, think all that because you killed this person, didn't you? I'm like, we're in the same team. F
yeah,
off.
yes, exactly.
Right? Oh, Mr. Bologna, Mr. Bologna. Or you get a kid going, oh, yes, Tony Bologna, Tony Bologna, you want to play my dolls? And you're like, oh no, you know? So it's like, come on.
Oh look, there's one of the. Looks like there's somebody from GTA on our comments.
Where?
Tra player? I could.
You look like a dickhead. Who? Who looks like a dickhead? What one? What one? I'm hoping it's me because I'm a bloke, which would make more sense.
I'd be worried if I was. Yeah. I have boobs.
You look like a dickhead. Well, thanks for that.
It's always nice to be told. Tell you, it's somebody from GTA.
I'm going to put my GTA gameplay on hold.
You know what though? After we played on Friday, literally the following day, somebody subscribed to me, and I looked at their channel, and they'd either put up some GTA videos or liked a load of GTA videos. I was like, that's funny. I wonder if they noticed me in GTA.
Yeah, that could be it, couldn't it?
Couldn't that be funny? Just
in the hazmat suit.
Oh, that's a bit. Well, we should explain this because your character looked like a pimp. You had that funky, smooth criminal white suit with black shirt and a hat. And I had on this very nice casual denim shirt and jeans or whatever it was. We looked and a nice cowboy hat and sunglasses and that. Well, it was a really nice outfit, I thought. Except the earrings. I didn't like the earrings. But then we were messing around in this shop because we were going to go rob the shop next door or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we were messing around in this one shop with outfits, and then it wouldn't give us back our original outfits for some reason. So I ended up, I thought, fine, if we're going to completely change, I put on a Breaking Bad Jesse Pinkman style meth lab containment suit, which is this yellow onesie with the whole gas mask and blue latex gloves. And it's so funny because, wow, fucking hell. And the best bit is because my character's female, her boobs press against the front of the outfit and her ass sticks against the back of it.
Well, the best part of it was, before that, 'cause you missed a bit,
yeah,
was you bought like this leather biker gear. right? And so
Yeah.
I decided to buy leather biker stuff myself.
Yeah, we look like Bonnie and Clyde, and we were matching.
I was like, okay, we'll match. And I'm like, I'll get the gloves, I'll get the sunglasses. I walk out the store, come back in, and someone's wearing a hazmat suit. And I'm like,
bright yellow, you can't miss me, to be fair, this bright yellow outfit.
Well, the good thing of it is, whenever I'm looking for Tash, the shooter, I can see her perfectly, because that yellow goes, ooh.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, because I did not like the outfit. It's bad enough, my character. Okay, short hair suits me, but my character is quite skinny, and you can't change the size of her. And she has a similar haircut to me, but she looks like a total lesbian. So she put on this. There's nothing wrong with being lesbian, but anyway, my character put on these leathers, and she had like this boob tube top, didn't she? So it was low on her boobs, and you could see her midriff and everything. And then this leather jacket, I was like, and honestly, it was like, she looked like she came from one of those bars. And I was just like, no. And I wanted to get back in my nice casual outfit that I look nice in, but could not get it back. So I thought, I'm not going around in this outfit. So I put the Jesse Pinkman, because I thought that was just funny, because it was the best outfit out of all of them.
So because Tash did that, I decided to buy this white pimping outfit.
Yeah.
I was pimping, and when I got in the car, the hat came off, and all this.
What happened to your outfit, though? Because you ended up back in the
sold it. I changed it. I went, when I was at home, smoking my bong, like a pothead. Woo!
Oh, my God, we did that, didn't we? We went back to his in-game apartment, and he's got this bong on the table, so we kept, and if you take, 2 or 3 tokes from it, everything's like green, and it's not all that trippy, but it was a bit,
And you can drink beer in there and do that. And my character walked over and went in bed and started shaking.
Yeah, you convulsing. My character didn't do it, but your character started convulsing or something.
My character started convulsing, having nightmares on the bed.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What's this? John says, Malcolm, someone you don't know is telling you, are you going to not continue that chat and make excuses to not do it ever again?
Burn!
You may have to transition to something else besides the chat. Well, you know what? I think Never Signs Inside Me. I think that is it for me. And I'm gonna have to move.
That'd be even funnier if they called me a dickhead.
That would be hysterical, wouldn't it? Because if you call a woman a dickhead, technically that makes no sense.
No, exactly.
Because one, they haven't got a dick, and 2, a dickhead is basically, Yeah,
it's a male insult kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Whatever.
I love how these people comment, but they don't keep commenting. It's like, if you're going to say it, then explain why you're saying it. Like, if you call me a dickhead, explain why. Am I a dickhead because I'm saying something you don't like? Because if in that case, you can do what I tell everybody to do, that's not what I do.
Like one. It's like, why are you judging the way somebody looks?
If I had my hair cut and I was completely bald, then maybe, and I had sweat dripping down my head.
Yeah, sweat dripping. Yeah.
I'd understand.
Put some mayo on there or something.
Yeah, put some suntan lotion and have it a little bit drippy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fine. But, I don't know. It'll make me laugh. But you know what time it is, didn't you?
What?
It's time for a cuppa.
Ah. Cheers. Nice cup. Very ornate.
You know what? I got this for Christmas.
Oh, really?
Donna bought me 2 cups for Christmas.
Oh,
and I remember looking at her and going, why would I want cups for Christmas? And she
it's not what you think of, is it? It's like a Christmas present.
But ever since, they've been lovely. You know?
I need to get my final tickets for LFCC this week, so.
Oh, yeah, what ones are they?
There's a couple. I'm hoping to be able to get the Hayley Atwell one because they added another batch. So I'm hoping.
Isn't it too late now? Because don't they stop it 2 weeks before?
Not now because they're.
Oh yeah,
we have to print them out. Yeah.
Yeah. So you could do it on the day then, couldn't you? Technically.
I doubt it. I wouldn't risk. I don't
No,
know.
no,
They
I'm
might
not
be
saying-
shutting it. They might
not-
be shutting it. I don't know. I don't know. They haven't said. They might be shutting it a couple of days beforehand because apparently Saturday and Sunday have totally sold out now.
I'm not saying you should. But I'm saying people, if
No.
they put more on, could do it on the day technically.
Oh yeah, they could technically. It would be a lot easier than going up to the table and buying them. So.
Well, if you get Amy out, well, that would be nice because she's a hot
Yeah.
piece of ash. Yeah.
So, but they sold out really quickly. But then they added another batch, so I'm hoping I'll be able to catch it before.
You haven't looked on there, have you? I'm one of the guests.
Oh, you want to guess how much you charging?
£80.
£100?
£80.
Yeah.
Because there's no one this good looking there.
Yeah, you'll have to grow the beard though for next week, just like the epic beard is here.
Do you remember that guy? Do you remember that guy that was there who was the Terminator from Britain's Got Talent?
Yeah.
Well, when he went there, I think it was the first year I went, he didn't have anybody go up to see him.
Oh, really?
So I went up and saw him, and he was actually quite a nice bloke. But I felt so bad for him.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
feel bad for like these people, like the stunt guys and stuff like that. That they don't have like, a front present. They're not the big names, but they, they do all the dangerous stuff for the big stars, and yet they don't get people go up and meet them.
It's funny because if you in Asia, stunt guys are as big as the main stars. I feel like Mars, it was a stunt guy in the 70s and 80s. It's so well known for most people, if they see him, they scream in the street. Yeah. But for people who like stunt doubles in America and so forth, nobody knows them. Nobody even bothers reading who they are on the, on the credits.
Yeah. No, exactly. I've met, we met Dan Shea, who's Richard Dean Anderson's a stunt double and that for like MacGyver and Stargate SG-1. And he had a role in SG-1 as well, like as a bit part. But he was really nice to, talk to and about, the job and stuff like that, like how he got into it and that. And I met somebody else who was a stunt double. No, actually, I've met a couple. There was a woman, a stunt double that I met. She was in A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, okay. Was she the one that went up in the ceiling?
No, I don't know what exactly she did stunt-wise, but she was the one in the when Nancy's having the dream of the school, and there's the school monitor, and she's like, "No running in the halls." She's actually a stunt double as well, and I met her, and it was really interesting to speak to her as a woman stunt double. So, so I've met a few, but it is difficult to know what. But like you say, there's never anybody at their tables. I always feel bad for them.
That is interesting because a lot of stunt doubles are normally men, even of the women.
Yeah, even as a women. Yeah, exactly.
Because the stories I've read about, because if you watch, I've always wondered, because I was watching Adventure Falls last night, and they've stunt doubles some of the most ridiculous things. Like, Michael Dudikoff moves up against the wall and pushes the guy against the wall, and you can tell it's obviously not the main villain. It's a stunt double. And I was like, well, what's so hard about that? You know?
Exactly. Yeah. I've always been blown away by the things that they get doubles in to do. It's like, really? I would totally do that. It's like, what's that?
An example is Death Wish 3 with Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson apparently was so fussy that he had a stunt double just to throw a bag of groceries at a car.
You're kidding.
Seriously.
Oh,
it was on the Electric Boogaloo documentary.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
There was one, I can't remember who it was about. It was either Reese Witherspoon or some other, big female actress who apparently wanted to do what was considered a stunt just to run after, like, a train carriage or something like that. And apparently the agent stepped in and said, "You're not allowed to do that." And she really wanted to do it, and I can't remember which actress it was. I just remember hearing it a while ago, and it just blew my mind because it wasn't anything particularly, like dangerous or anything like that. And yet they were all stepping in to say, no, you shouldn't do this. And I was just like, that's insane.
We got to remember, it's to them, if you being a white, make some money.
There was one, I know Tia Leone in Fun with Dick and Jane.
I remember that,
she got thrown over a countertop, and apparently she did her shoulder in, and she was trying to sue the film company for it. And I was like, I'm sorry, bitch. If you agreed to do that stunt, that's your own fault. It's like they obviously had everything, like padding and everything in place for her to land on. So that's not their fault if she didn't do it correctly.
I have to admit,
she must have had to practice it first.
To me, that's not a stunt.
Yeah, exactly.
To me, stunts when people jump off of buildings and they go flying downwards towards water or something. To me, that's a stunt.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like a car goes flying through the air and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They're stunts. So when people, what do you call it, I get so angry because I'm like, come on. You know what I mean? We've got a couple of comments. Donna says, be back soon. Got to use phone. Ooh. Donna phone home. And John says, I think the guy who called you a dickhead was gaming the same time you guys were last night. He has a few GTA videos on his YouTube. Maybe YouTube.
Oh, really?
Interviewed him last night. Ha ha! Okay, that was a bit weird. That ending bit, but okay.
So it is. I told you it was probably some.
People, right? I guess playing GTA makes us more to be victimised.
Maybe, yeah, that's the problem. Mind you don't even use your name on like your PSN name isn't the same as your YouTube channel.
It's not. It's not. So did they find me?
Yeah.
They must be secret agents for the government. But the thing is, I always look at stunt doubles and all this, and some of them look a lot like them, and some look nothing like them.
Yeah.
I always love when you watch. I love watching Enter the Ninja because there's some fight scenes in it, and you can tell the guy in it is either Chinese or Japanese or of Asian descent when they're doing the stunt double, because the skin is completely, like Asian.
Yeah.
Right? And you can see it, right? And it's so funny because it's like, are we supposed to believe this is Franco Nero?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, exactly. It's like you see there's some things sometimes you see and you're like, that is so definitely not that person,
I was watching a ninja film the other day, but it's called, I think, The Silver Ninja.
Yeah.
And there's this bit where there's this like, it's like this guy, there's this guy that I think he's got like Mexican in him.
Yeah.
And then you've got the black bloke. They're both white ninjas, right?
Oh yeah.
And the one of the boys goes, "I'm gonna go help mate. He looks like he needs my help." And he goes down there to help him, and he gets killed.
I'm totally all for method acting, like where it's more realistic kind of thing. So.
Oh, you don't want to watch Bloodsport 4 then? I watched that this morning, and I was like, "Where's the desk? Snap."
Oh well, yeah, within reason.
I was like, you son of a... Because I was like, snap, snap.
But it's annoying sometimes, even when the... it's something that bugs me when I watch, like, Buffy. Because Sarah Michelle Gellar, she has, like, black belts in different martial arts and everything like that. And yet she's always stunt doubled. And I'm like, if you're capable of doing those moves, why wouldn't you do them, yourself kind of thing?
Yeah.
And you watch something like Buffy, and they always have it where the person, like, it's shot so that the wig is in the way, as you can't see their faces. And I find it really distracting, and I find this with a lot of things where so like Jackie Chan movies, say if he's doing the actual stunt, they cut it so you don't always see that it's actually him doing it, or they make it look like it's been cut so it's done in like chunks.
Yeah.
And I hate that, because when it's actually the person doing the stunt, I don't like it when they make it look like it's done in bits, if you know what like changing the angle and stuff like that. I'm like, why wouldn't you just film it in one go and make it look like it's actually them?
I like these actors that do their stunts. I mean, Michael Dudikoff and Tom Cruise are known for wanting to do the stunts if they can do them.
Yeah. But then you watch some stuff of Tom Cruise and you're supposed to believe that it's him doing it, but they shoot it so it's edited really weirdly.
I do. The thing is, Dudikoff, because in the American Ninja films and that,
Yeah.
he used to do a lot of the stunts, but you can tell what stunts he didn't though.
Yeah.
Because he's got such a certain build and hairstyle, you can tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, I'd rather stunt people do it and it not look so real than them get hurt. Like
yeah, you don't want people to get hurt, no.
If the May to December movie was ever made, of my life, that'd be interesting. It'd be a 9-part series. But anyway,
who would you want to play you?
I know exactly who'd play me.
Who?
This person looks identical to me in every sense of the word. Brad Pitt.
Statham.
Brad Pitt. He looks just like me. So so yeah, he would play me.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'd have someone play me, it'd have to be a young guy because Brad Pitt's like an old age pensioner now.
Yeah.
I'd probably have, let's say, if my nose stops itching.
You look like you're doing that toking on the fucking phone again.
You know what it sounds like? You know what it looks like? It looks like me sniffing crack.
It does.
And it's stuck up my nose.
But you're in need of a good sniff again or something.
Yeah, I'm not a drug addict in case people are wondering. I've just got probably because I've got allergies. If I choose someone young to play me, it'd probably have to be. Come on, you know you want to.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis is older than bloody Brad Pitt. I tell you, could play me. I tell you, could play me perfectly. Matt D'Angelo. There you go. The guy who played Dino Wicks in EastEnders. He can play me.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, he can play me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't want to do the stunts myself.
Yeah.
Would you want to do your own stunts?
I would love to do some. I mean, obviously within reason, but I mean, so much now movies, they're all CGI'd and it's all like like wire work and stuff like that. I would love to do that stuff.
What about if you were doing a martial arts movie? Would you like to do the martial arts?
I would do some, yeah.
Would you kick some serious ass?
I was really good at Taekwondo, so yeah.
How many people did you beat?
We didn't really. It was all about just learning the moves and not actually. I didn't get far enough into Taekwondo to do in the sparring, so because I couldn't afford it. Because they wanted to get to black belt, you would have to pay £3,000, and I couldn't afford that.
What?
So
sounds a bit weird.
They're all about the money. Where I did it. So
when I used to do jiu-jitsu a lot, we
yeah,
always did sparring. Sparring was always my favourite thing.
Yeah.
I remember once sparring with this girl, and I remember rolling on the floor with her and everything, and I remember getting so excited. And I remember getting really excited.
No, yeah.
And she was a blue belt, and I was a white belt at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, being like a strong guy,
yeah.
I was able to pin her down a bit. She beat me in the end, obviously, because she knew more than me at the time. But I remember just afterwards, we were both sweating. We were both just putting down on the floor, knackered, because it lasted about half an hour.
Yeah.
Because they'd have them separated in different sections, and they were doing it.
Yeah. I always wanted to do the sparring, but it wasn't part of the course that I was on. And also, you had to pay like £100 for your sparring pack. You know, it came with all the gloves and fake weapons and stuff. So.
Well, because I did like 3 different kinds of jiu-jitsu and a couple of karate as well as kind of other things.
Yeah.
It was all different. When I did Gracie jiu-jitsu back in the early 2000s, they used to do some serious shit. Like they'd throw balls at you and shit, and you had to try and catch them.
Yeah.
Right. And you'd have to try not to be taken down, and people would have to throw you over them. You'd have to fall properly. You'd have to submit people within seconds, or you'd be dismissed, and you'd have to watch the class. It was very, very tough.
Yeah.
You know, I almost broke my ankle during a sparring session with somebody, and I remember because I was so young, I was screaming in agony.
Yeah.
You know, it's horrible.
My friend Dan, he got he doing taekwondo. He got hit in the knee, and he's been having problems with his knee ever since. So he got kicked in the knee, and he's had problems with it ever since. So.
Well, how did he get kicked in it?
It was an illegal move, essentially. They were sparring, and this guy did something he wasn't supposed to do.
So basically, this guy crippled him for life.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's not, he's not been able to go back to, he's his knee's repaired, but he still gets pain in it, and he's really not been back to taekwondo since.
Don't you just love that when you're like, I'm going to do this. No, can't do that now.
I love that concept I love that concept of being in a controlled situation where the idea is just to do the moves, but not actually properly.
Well, one guy challenged me to a fight.
Yeah.
And we were starting off, and I just went, you know what, this ain't going anywhere, so I just kicked him in the nuts. And I went and slapped him on the back of the head and walked off. You know,
nice.
Because the thing that gets me is when it comes to martial arts in real reality, people tell you, oh, you got to do this, that. You do whatever the fuck you have to survive.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if you have to get a brick and smack it over someone's head and kill them so they don't kill you, that's what you got to do. You're not going to get down the floor and try and choke them out if you just go.
Yeah,
yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We've got a couple of comments. You guys are being stalked. That's from Alex. Yes, we know by you. John says that's the same thing Charlize Theron tried to do when she got hurt doing stunts when she was making Aeon Flux. Well, you know what? I never liked her anyway. I liked Any Astronaut's Wife, but I didn't like her anything else.
Yeah. John thinks you could be that Brad Pitt could play you.
Why would he need to use a pikey accent? Well, anyways, I'm not a pikey, so I don't want a pikey accent.
You're not a pikey.
You know, technically, apparently, pikey, apparently,
you can't use slang, John, unless you...
Apparently, the word pike is insulting to Irish people.
Yeah.
Technically, by saying that, John, you're being racist.
Yeah.
So you better watch what you're saying. You need to apologise to everybody who's reading this right now.
Mind you, Brad Pitt's version of like an English accent is really questionable anyway, so it probably does sound Irish.
Oh, Donna is back. Off my phone rang. So basically, what was she just tried to call me.
That's what it is.
Pick up,
yeah.
I picked up and gone, hey Donna, what are you doing?
She said she was about to use the phone, so.
And then my phone rang, and then after it stopped, Donna typed back.
I don't know. You broke her heart.
I did. Who broke your heart? I did.
You know, I said to Jane yesterday, I said, when are you going to start tuning in for our chats? She was like, oh, I should really do that. When is it? I said, Monday nights. She's like, oh.
Yeah, tune in and ask some questions.
So I put it on Facebook, and it's just like, what's this?
Yeah, it's like this. My mind hurts. What's going on? That's what I find that.
Due to circumstances, I'm having to have a big purge on Facebook this week, so I'm not looking forward to that because it means getting rid of a lot of people I wouldn't normally get rid of. But it's either that or delete my account because it's just getting too much. So.
You know what? You know what? And I'm sure everybody agree with me. There's times when you just don't need people on it. You don't talk to, right?
Yeah.
You know, and it's always difficult and it's a hard choice.
Well, there's a number of reasons why I've got to do it. It's not just personal, it's practicality and stuff like that as well. But it's just because I rarely use Facebook, people are starting to get funny about me not not posting stuff and that. And I'm like, either I delete my account or I just have to, whittle it down and stuff like that. And I'm like...
Right. Let me say this, right? If people want to bitch and moan or whatnot or attack you, just delete them. Put them on ignore. That's what I do. Put them on ignore.
It's not personal. I don't want to get rid of people, but at the same time, it's just like I got to do it just to, like because of the numbers, because there's just too many on it at the moment. So...
Oh, Donna, hold on, Donna, you have my number. That like you don't, all right? But when it comes to purging, I understand completely. I have to do it every year.
Yeah.
So I've turned people off my friends list that I've known for 8 years.
Yeah. It's not that you want to lose contact with them. It's just
Trust me, it is. If they keep on messaging you and you don't give a shit about them, delete them. If you don't block them, they'll still contact you.
Yeah, exactly. So.
What you do, right? What you do is this. You go, like for instance, I'll explain. All right, watch this. Oh, let's say, I'll use James as an example. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, James is on Facebook. I don't talk to this guy. I don't talk to him. I do talk to James, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
I don't talk to him.
An example.
I don't like this person. This person's creepy as fuck. He wants me to do him up the bum and all sorts of shit. He's going on ignore. I don't have to part with him anymore. See you later, and fuck you very much. Right? That's what you've got to send to everybody. I don't want you on my...
send everybody. Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. I don't want you on my friends list. I don't like you. Fuck off. You contact me again. You're going on ignore. And you know what? You can go suck a big one. That's what Alex says anyway.
That's not what it is though for me completely. It's I got to get rid of people that I would not normally get rid of, but it's just getting too much, unfortunately. And like I say, it's either. But I will be starting up a fan page, so hopefully they'll.
So I see what this is about. I'll take you off my friends list, but you can do my fan page to boost my ego. Okay. Okay. That's what it's about.
100 subscribers.
I say that was at the best time as well.
Happy face.
Oh,
happy face. Happy face.
Well, no, in all honesty,
talkiest looking face ever.
But in all honesty, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, no, it's I don't. It's the thing is I know some people take it personally, and it's not meant personally. But it's either that or I delete the account because it's just getting too much and too stressful. So.
Well, I was laughing at Donna's comment about no point me phoning you, Mel. You never answer the phone.
Yeah, that's very true. Your phone's constantly going, and you're just like, fuck it.
It's like a business, when you call the business and they never pick up. But no, I understand there we go, because last year I'd take about 50 people off.
Yeah.
And none of them really talked to me.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when people were not that enjoying that, Facebook to me is a popularity contest.
Yeah, people do it to get numbers.
It's about who you want to spend time with, who you're friends with.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I'm not going to take you off mine because we talk all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to take Donna off because I do talk to Donna sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff like that. I won't do that. I take a lot of people off I've never met who've added me.
Yeah, exactly.
But
that's the thing. It's like some of the fandoms. I have these people add me, and they never have anything to do with me, and I'm just like, like the Gene Pitney X-Files ones, and I'm just like, well, if you don't know who I am and that, it's nice that you wanted to add me in the first place, but no, I'm just like, why are you here?
So you're going to leave back 10 people on your list, are you?
It's just going to be you, Donna, Jane, It's going to be like a handful of people, Anybody that I can, that I text or something.
Oh, that'd be fun. Well, good luck to you, because I know it's going to be hard and difficult.
It's going to be really difficult, but
at the end of the day, just remember, if anybody gets pissy about it, just send them the finger. Because obviously they don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, and I'll send them a message saying,
you'll send them.
Because if you don't, I'll come round and I'll bash your face in. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Make it better. But no, good luck with it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. It's going to be difficult, but yeah, but LFCC next week, dreading it.
Ooh, next week.
Together and that. Trying to get my costume and that together. So.
Oh, you still not had things turn up yet?
Oh no, they all turned up actually. I'm really happy.
Oh, so it's just finalising it basically.
It's just I need to do some tweaks, like a badge I got for. I need to tweak it a bit. So.
Are you putting your picture in it?
I'm still debating that. I'm like, do I use my picture or you know, the other picture? So
Well, you know, at the end of the day, either way, it'd probably be really good.
I might put the wig on and take my picture and put it on. So
Either way, I think you're going to have loads of fun.
yeah, it'd be a laugh anyway.
You know, I think it'd be great. You know, I think Comic-Con's great if you can get in it.
I just can't believe 3 people that I was going to meet have already cancelled.
Yeah,
Emily Kinney from The Walking Dead cancelled. Noah Wiley from Falling Skies and ER cancelled. And Natalia Tena out of Harry Potter and Game of Thrones cancelled. So I was just like, oh, okay.
I looked on her last night and I saw these people were cancelled. I was like, really? It's big, but at least it's not the big ones.
Yeah, exactly. This is the problem. You know, you always expect it though, especially so close to the event. I hate it when you see these people listed for ages and then literally like the week before it's like cancelled. And it's nice that they're getting work, but like I'm really Noah Wiley is the main one I'm gutted about, and I know that's the main one Donna's gutted about because we were hoping to do like a double photo shoot with him as well. You know, the 2 of us together with him. But yeah, no. The other 2, you know, I was upset about Emily Kinney, but I'm not all that bothered. And Natalia Tanner, she's been to previous ones anyway. So, like you say, as long as it's not the big ones, and it's fine. You know?
Well, I'll read these and then we'll carry on because there's some goodbyes. Actually, that was Seth Swift calling that handsome guy from Wednesday's chat. Great chat as always, guys. I'm going to have to go, but see you both next week. Malcolm, see you Wednesday, and Tash, take care. Goodbye, James.
Thank you.
Tash,
wish me a happy birthday, though.
Yeah, he did wish you a birthday. Tash, did you know about Comic-Con? That was on at the weekend in Southampton.
No, I didn't know about that. I got your message. Sorry, I didn't reply. I've been in bed all day because I've had a really bad headache. And you know, I can't even say I was hungover because I only had 1 glass of Malibu and Coke. But yeah, I didn't know anything about that, so I was surprised. I didn't know they had a convention.
You're not telling everybody what we did last night. We went wild.
Why I've got the headache? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we went wild. It was so much that you can't remember what happened.
Bless Donna. She very kindly turned up earlier, and I was just like, and she was like, okay, I'll come back tomorrow. So.
What's this? Don't forget to wear your favourite Metal Gear hat, Tash.
Oh, yeah.
And Alex said, great chat, guys.
Are you leaving now, Alex? Oh.
We've still got an hour left.
What, with my favourite arcade block goodies, like a fucking watch? Oh, I showed Jane this. She was like, oh my god, I want that. It was just like...
Really?
Yeah. Alright, prepare to be blinded, people. Which if I press the... Okay, now. There you go. Done.
Shit. Oh.
How ridiculous is that? Donna insists, though, that you can change the settings, so... The brightness settings, so...
Well, it doesn't matter. It's still shit.
Yeah.
And that was the highlight of the box.
I know, but that was the only thing in the box. What are you on about?
You know, and I watched a mate to do with Drive Clubs on the PS4 for free.
Yeah, I downloaded it when we were chatting on Friday, so...
I tried that, but I didn't have enough room.
Oh, we played Wolf Among Us, by the way, when Dan came round yesterday. Really enjoyed it. It was really good. Very dark, though.
Oh, you were playing it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you liked it?
I really liked it, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely worth playing. It's all right.
Kiefer Sutherland playing Big B, or?
I think it's... did you say Kiefer Sutherland?
It sounds like Kiefer Sutherland.
I think it... I thought it was like Troy Baker.
It probably is, actually. I'll have to look that up. It probably... Actually, I can imagine that being Troy Baker.
Yeah, I think it was. Oh, I thought you were saying it was ended. I'm losing the plot. You are, Alex.
Hey?
Sorry.
No, we were just saying that people were leaving.
Sorry, Tash. Didn't know it was your birthday. Happy belated birthday. How did you not know it was Tash's birthday? She's been saying it for the last 3 weeks.
No, it's not. It's Adam Harrington, who plays the Watchman as well.
I love my new watch. You can change the brightness. That's done that. You know, I really don't like it personally. I think it's cheap and tatty myself.
Yeah.
You know, but then I don't like things that light up like that. You know, to me they're.
Well, I wear Timex watches because they glow in the dark. You can get.
Yeah, that's what I don't mind that. I think that's great.
Yeah.
But the deep blue glow and all that, I don't like that stuff.
It's nice, but I don't. You know, me and Donna talked about this, and I don't think it's worth the whole block. And I know somebody very kindly commented on the video. And was like, it's a cheap Chinese tat, you know, kind of thing. I was just like, yeah, but it's good. It's nice looking, and it's a nice design. But I would rather keep my watch on than wear that, if you know what I mean, because I can read the time better on mine. So I can't see the display very clearly, you know, because of that darkness kind of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I just don't like. I don't like things that are like that because to me they draw attention to you.
Well, you can get yourself mugged or something that looks like it's like.
Give me that Night Rider watch.
Yeah. It's fine. I got it for free.
Well, technically, you didn't, did you? Because it was in the box.
Well, no, technically, yeah. Well, there's supposed to be 2 T-shirts in the next one and a Funko. Ooh. So I was going to cancel. You know what? I was ready to cancel after this one. But I'm curious to see what's in the next one, and if it's not any good, then I'm definitely going to be cancelling because I'm not happy with it.
I was going to order the arcade block.
Oh yeah.
But I spent a fortune this month on DVDs.
You did on your DVD lot that you've got coming.
I must have bought this in the last 2 weeks. I must have bought about 70 to 80 DVDs.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I'm not impressed with myself.
You are impressed, or you're not impressed?
I said I'm not. I'm supposed to be better than that.
Your kind of self-control is completely out the window.
I'm supposed to be reformed. I'm supposed to be learning from movie Matt and not buying stuff.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the new god of YouTube, but we all go like this. I will not buy any more. I will not buy any more.
You know, it's a disease, so.
It's a disease. Let me tell you, it's the disease of happiness.
Oh, I'm up to the sniper bit in a Sniper Elite. You know when you're in that area and you've got to get past all those snipers at the subway bit, yeah. I'm
not even that far. I quit.
Oh, you're not? Did you quit?
I said, I'm not doing this. I'm not putting up with this shit no more.
That was really difficult getting to that point. I'm so used to us having each other's backs and being able to heal each other. But to get shot twice and that's it, you're dead. It's just like, what the
I have to admit, I'm not very. I hate games now when I've played them with you and then I have to play them separately. I find them to be horrible and I just can't stand them. I'm like, I go back to I'm in a mood for it, but I miss the whole double action, you know.
Yeah, I'm dreading the missile area, you know, where we have to go through the bunkers and everything. I'm dreading that because that's the next mission.
Oh, so, that is awful.
That was a nightmare, even with just the two of us.
The easiest one is the last mission.
Oh yeah, the last mission is piss easy, but
Movie Matt will condemn you. Movie Matt can movie duck. Movie Matt. You know what? If he's watching, I want to send you a quick message. That message is: buying movies is not an illness. Buying movies is not wrong. Buying movies is not a heinous crime. Telling people that it's a disease is a heinous crime. Trying to stop people from having the pleasure of buying movies is a crime. And if I ever saw you in real life, I'd break a DVD and I'd slit your fucking throat with it, alright? So if you go on about this shit anymore, I'll come for you and I'll come and I'll take all your movies and I'll leave England and there'll be a better day for you because you won't have to look at them anymore. And if you respond to this comment down below, I will send you a response back. So if you've got the balls to do it, do it.
Oh, damn.
I'm a true movie lover. Movie Matt hack.
Yeah. Oh, burn. You know, I had because I essentially put a begging message on my Facebook, didn't I, saying anybody who wanted to give me a birthday present, send me the money instead, because it would help me with LFCC. Did I get anything? No.
Well, I just want to say this. John Quintero, Alex, where's the gifts? Huh?
You very kindly gave me some, and Donna gave me a beautiful present, which is really lovely. I wish I hadn't put it up so I could show it off, because it was amazing what she did.
You'll have to take a picture.
Yes, yeah, exactly. She made me a lovely little, it's like a rug thing. It's a beautiful bald eagle, because she knows that's my favourite bird of prey. So she made me that. But I got like a tenner from Jane and a tenner from my mate Dan, and that was it. That was all I got. So.
Well, you know what? Just so Donna knows.
Begging doesn't pay off, apparently.
Just so Donna knows, last night we were talking about what she gave you, weren't we?
Yeah.
And you were saying about how happy you were and how much you really liked it.
Yeah.
And I remember, because I said to Tash, I said, right, it sounds really impressive. Because Donna made it, didn't she?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's impressive to be able to make something like that.
Yeah.
It's like incredible, and there's nothing more loving than being given something that's handmade from someone you love. So
the craftsmanship as well is beautiful.
So I think that's that's an amazing gift, a lot better than money in my view.
Oh yeah, I'm not putting down that. I just meant it was just so funny.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that I thought that was a nice, amazing gift to give.
Yeah.
And I said it's a shame that you only got like 20 quid.
Yeah.
Because John was supposed to give you 50.
Yeah, exactly.
Alex was supposed to give you 30. What happened?
We're teasing. But it was just funny that I put that on Facebook and then nobody gave me anything.
Well, you know what? I think the problem is when it comes to Facebook, people do it nearly every day, don't they?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You should have started, you should have started. You should have started a Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. Yeah, please send me to FCC.
You would have ended up thousands.
Yeah, exactly.
What's this? Got a couple of comments. Are you in the 12-step movie buying program, you violent bastard? Some John. No, I'm not in the 12-step movie buying program because I actually have some class. I do like my movies, and I'm not going to stop buying them because I'm not going to roll over and get my belly rubs by a moron. Right, I still owe Tash 20 quid. Give me some time, man. Well, there is no time because it's next week. Sorry, I meant 50 quid. Well, you know what, John? You're working this week, so you know what to do, didn't you? Get an advance and send the 150 quid.
I was teasing John. It was the reason why I brought it up because it made me think of PayPal. Because somebody was like, "Do you have PayPal?" weren't they? Yeah. And I got a message from them, and actually they had no intention of sending me any money. But so funny. They were just like, "Oh, I've got something to send you. It won't get to. They wanted my home address." I was just like, "Well, why ask me if I've got PayPal if you're not actually sending me any money?" But the reason why is because I have eBay, and a lot of my stuff in this house I would not have if it was not for eBay. And the reason why I bring it up is because I managed to get the first first article that was done on the X-Files, exclusive pictures and that from the set in Entertainment Weekly. And the reason why I bring this up is because it's so funny, because there's people on the fan forums that actually live in America, that they're going around their towns and everything, trying to find a magazine. They can't find it. Me in England managed to go on eBay and find one seller that was selling it and got it sent to her. So, all hail eBay. Well, but I don't think anybody's bothering to look online, and it was just so funny that people were like, "Oh, I can't find the magazine," and I'm like, "Dude, I live 3,000 miles away, and I managed to get it."
People were stupid, aren't they? Also, you never replied to my request of your wish list. Yes, I did, Alex. What are you on about?
I did.
Was Matt's latest one at you?
Probably.
I don't know because
Does he watch your stuff?
He must do, because he always goes on about people buying shit and and they're scum, and it doesn't say like that, but it's kind of.
Oh, well, we know somebody else who buys shit, so maybe
Maybe it's not about him.
Yeah.
I just don't like people that try and control other people's buying.
But I love that when people don't bother looking around. I mean, we've said the best deals you have to look around for a lot of times, and people don't look around, do they? So.
Well, I think that's the problem. Yeah. I think the thing is, I think you need to, when you're a fan, you look everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
When I buy movies like this, for instance, this movie here, this is only available in Korea, right?
Yeah.
I could have bought this from Korea, and it would have cost me about, what, 13 quid?
Right, yeah.
Where did I get? I got on eBay for $3.99 with $2 postage.
Nice.
So technically, that's like what, 2.50, 3 quid, right?
Yeah.
That's a bargain.
Yeah.
I don't waste money on things because I look around.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what people who are fans of stuff do. Like that article, you found it, you bought it because you looked around. If someone hasn't got it, somewhere else will. If you just look around enough.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I went on eBay and there was only one seller, and it was the last copy left. It was the last one they were selling. And it was just so fun. But, like you say, I mean, I would have looked else. I looked on eBay because I knew that was the best place to look for international, like easy. But it was funny. It was just so funny seeing people in America go, oh, I've looked around like 8 stores in my town and still can't find it. It's like, oh my God.
I just want to say this quickly. Alex, what did you mean by the recent marks? The recent marks about reviewing movies. If apparently you're saying that I'm not reviewing movies properly, that's really stupid because I don't give away the details at all.
No.
All right. So you have to answer that question, Alex. But yeah, I just don't get why people do that.
Mm.
It's like, if you're a fan, wouldn't you want to get that and wouldn't you know? But saying that, so many people always go, oh, where did you get this from? I'm like, type in your search engine. Yes. Can you link?
Jane yesterday, she looked at my Funkos. She was like, oh, I really want to start collecting those. Where do you get them? And I'm like, Amazon? Forbidden Planet? I'm just like, look around.
She's
like, oh, send me the links. I'm like, really? It's Amazon.
An example was Facebook. Guy joined the group of men and he went, is Wolf Creek on DVD?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I've got DVD. Yeah.
Is Wolf Creek, is there part 2? Yes, mate.
Yes.
There's a part 2. Is that on DVD? Yes, it's on DVD. Where can I?
God.
Where do you think you can buy it on DVD? Is there going to be a part 3? Yes. And guess what, mate? There's going to be a TV series as well. And you're just like, there's IMDb, there's Amazon. They're on everything.
It's nice that they're looking to you for advice, I guess. But I'm sorry, Wolf Creek's been on DVD for how long now?
Yeah, since 2006.
Even I own Wolf Creek on DVD.
Alex says, yeah, it was that one. Well, I ain't been doing reviews, and I don't think, unless it's talking about the ones I do with John, where we talk about the whole bloody thing, right? Which I always say is spoilers in anyway. But then when there's 2 people, you would talk about the story, wouldn't you?
Well, especially when it's you and John talking, because obviously you're discussing certain points. When it's just you on your own, you try and stay spoiler free and just give it, like, talk about it. But when there's 2 of you giving and taking, like us with the games and other stuff that we've talked about, you accidentally give away.
I'm going to do a rant called this. For fuck's sake, right? FFS, get a life and stop ranting about things that nobody gives a shit about. You know what I mean? He'll
probably come on this chat and go tell us exactly the same.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be good.
Can you imagine? Movie Matt watches Movie Magic and Gaming Gurus.
I can see it now. Movie Matt gets a special spot on the Geeky Chat Live. Right? He then comments, I'll send him an invite. He can come in on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Why not? I'll send him an invite so he can come in. Then he can start, can't he?
Then he could really have a rant at you. Can you imagine?
That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd probably be the best watched video I have. You know, because it'll have a video of him going like this.
Yeah, just you buy too many DVDs and Blu-rays, you are ill.
Yeah, you were mentally ill. Well,
you have the devil inside you.
You know what? I condemn you.
Yeah.
You have banana.
Yeah.
That's good.
I went to see saying about banana. I went to see Jurassic World, didn't I, last week?
What's that got to do with bananas?
Because I was going to see Minions, but Minions wasn't on at the time. Sorry.
Did you? You thought it was silly, didn't you?
I thought it's the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. But sorry, no, I'm changing the subject. We'll come back to it. Sorry, you said banana because we were going to go see Minions, and the last showing was at 6 o'clock, and Jane wasn't able to come until after 8. So.
Because what's she doing before then?
Boyfriend.
Oh, I'll say. So you missed Minions because she was too busy.
No, I think she was working or she was doing something. There was some reason why she couldn't get to mine until after 8. But
so Jane, if you watch this, I know why you were busy.
No, she couldn't. But yeah, it meant we couldn't go see Minions. She said that we're gonna go see Minions anyway, but she hasn't said when.
I never forget watching this film.
What?
And this person was in like McDonald's, right? Or something like they like Burger King, McDonald's, and they jacked off in a burger.
Oh.
Yeah, this person was masturbating with a burger on their thing, and then they held it and orgasmed on it. I was like,
why?
I was like, this guy's a genius. Because I've never ever forgotten it. But I remember just sitting there going, maybe I'll try this someday.
McDonald's burger.
Yeah, in a McDonald's chicken burger.
I will say, I would like to congratulate him on managing to do that, because my experience is you pick up a McDonald's burger and it crumbles in your hand straight away anyway. So how he managed to last wanking with it, I don't know, because that's impressive. I would like to congratulate him on that.
I was like, this guy's a genius. I've never forgotten it. I was like, one day I'm going to have to try that. Well, you know what? I never have, because I realised it would be one of the most weirdest things in the world.
Yeah, that is... I just, like I say, you pick it up. I mean, I've had McDonald's burgers and you bite into them and the whole thing like squidges and just,
especially the Happy Meal burgers.
Oh, I haven't had a Happy Meal burger for years.
When I was a kid, my mum, when it came to McDonald's, this is a teacher about my mum feeding me. When we used to go to McDonald's as kids, she'd buy me 5 Happy Meals.
Oh, right. Brilliant.
Yeah, 5 Happy Meals to eat.
Jeez.
Yeah. Not 1, not 2, 5.
No, 5.
And then she'd say, eat all them, then milk. Eat them all now. Eat them all now.
I would have said an adult meal or something.
Yeah. 3 Big Mac meals. That's how my mum was.
Wow.
You know?
But yeah, sorry, you were saying. Sorry.
No more, I'm done.
No, I was just going to say, yeah, Jurassic World was the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. I mean, it was so ridiculous. I'm not going to give anything away, but oh my god, I was just a lot of times you're just sat there going, are they really doing this? Seriously? And they reference the first movie a lot, and there are little things here and there that, but it blew my mind that, like, I mean, when you think back to the original Jurassic Park, and they reference, you know, the scene where Sam Neill and the two characters, so the 2 kids are running away and there's those dinosaurs running alongside them across the field. They kind of copy that scene with just a bus going across this field with the dinosaurs. And I tell you what, the dinosaurs look much faker than they did in the original movie.
Do you know what? I found that though. I found with today's CGI graphics, they don't look as real.
I don't know if it's because it's HD and you know, it's more detailed that you can see the joins a lot more, but it just looks so much faker than the original movie that was made 15, 20 years ago.
It's one of those really, really weird things because it's like the Puppet Master films, all those films. You think they'd be worse, but the ones now look worse than they did.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, and we're supposed to be moving forwards, not backwards. I mean, some cases it's incredible, but in a lot, it's not.
Yeah. But it's weird, as you know what, I found Jurassic World was one of those so bad it's actually enjoyable, and I did really enjoy it. But there's no surprises. It follows the same old Jurassic Park formula. You know exactly what's going to happen.
Well, it's got a sequel coming, hasn't it?
Oh, you're kidding.
No, it's got a sequel coming because Chris Pratt, is it? He is signed up for that and the Guardians of the Galaxy ones.
Oh, really?
He became a mega star overnight with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Because he was in Parks and Recreation. I said it right that time.
You did, yeah.
And even though I had to think about it for a split second. But anyway, he was in that, and I loved him in that. But after he got big, they finished the show.
Oh.
But then you got people like Melissa McCarthy, who's been big for a couple of years now, and she's still been doing that Mike and Molly.
Yeah.
You know.
I never watched Mike and Molly, but I knew it was popular. So
I've got one of the series. I've never watched it.
Because they show it on Comedy Central, and I normally see the adverts for it when South Park's on. So
if it's got canned laughter in it,
I don't like canned laughter. It gets, annoys me. So.
Canned laughter was a thing of the 80s and early 90s. We don't need it now.
Oh, I hate what they've done to MASH by adding the canned laughter on the top. Because when I saw it originally, it didn't have the canned laughter. And now seeing it now shown on TV and they've got the canned laughter, I'm like, no, because they put the canned laughter when you wouldn't normally think to laugh, and it's stupid. So.
Have you ever seen the film King Fat?
No.
You need to look it up and then watch it.
Right.
It's a really, really over the top stupid film. It's got this really overweight bloke who has sex with a sex doll. It's got a Native American guy who thinks he's who's called the Chief.
Yeah.
It's got this guy who gets connected. It's just as a gorilla, and he gets connected to this woman.
Yeah.
They still above out the window women, and there's a massive fighting contest.
Yeah.
And it sounds terrible, but it's one of the greatest films I've ever seen in my life. For funniness,
Yeah.
You looking it up?
No, somebody's randomly added me to their circles on Google Plus. I got a notification.
Oh, nice.
Maggie Karim. I don't know who that is.
You've seen the Scream show? Have you seen the Scream show, Tash?
No. I only know about it because Alex has mentioned it in the chats, but I don't even know if it's being shown here. Is it being shown here, Alex, or is it?
I watched the pilot.
Oh yeah. What's
Heads up, and he throws the boyfriend's head in the water.
Oh my god! Are they going for that kind of hot shots? Like I have my father's eyes, and he pulls out this glass case with the eyes in.
You know, a lot of people complained about the show.
Yeah.
A lot of people love the show. It just reminded so much of the first movie. In the characters, not the actual story, but some of the characters. And I was like, and I was like, how can you have a killer going? They're going to kill someone every episode, so it's going to be boring.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? It's all right. It could be better, but come on, it's on MTV. What do you think it's going to do? Think it's going to last long? I don't think so.
No, exactly.
MTV stuff has to be teenage stuff, otherwise it's automatically crap.
Exactly. Yeah, it won't hold the attention. I don't think it'll last long, especially on MTV.
I think their most successful show is Awkward, which I've got every season of. I think that's their top show.
Right,
but,
yeah.
I liked it, Alex, and I thought it was decent, but I felt like it could have been a lot better. I don't like the mask, and I know it's supposed to be before any of the masks and stuff, but I don't like it. I didn't like it. Was a bit brutal, the killing at the beginning.
Yeah.
I like that. I felt like the characters were fleshed out a bit, and I feel like we learned about each one. I feel like I feel like it's kind of a bit Desperate Housewives, like when it comes to like the mysteries.
Right, yeah.
Like, Daisy wasn't my real name. My real name was Jim. Stuff like that. And I'm just like, Yes, but I'm like, that didn't happen, but that's what it's kind of like.
No, but that's what.
know?
Yeah, no, I get you.
Oh, the girl that like at the beginning it goes, there was this guy who went around 20 years ago killing people.
Oh,
They never found his body. And I'm like, so they're doing a bit of I Know What You Did Last Summer in there as well, are they?
yeah, yeah.
Right. And then they go, he had a hook for a hand. Oh.
Yeah, but the Scream movies always were. Not Scream. The scary movies. They always mainly focused on Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer, didn't they? That was their main springboard for everything else. But that's funny how the Scream TV series then does essentially what Scary Movie did. That's silly. Because it's like, you start out with Scream, which inspired the parody Scary Movie, and then Scary Movie is going to inspire the TV series Scream. That's
I mean, it's not comedy, but you can see the similarities.
You can see the silliness. Yeah, you can, yeah.
You know? I don't. The Mask is awful. I think it is slightly better than I expected. No, I don't agree with that, Alex. I think it's a terrible mask, and I think it's a terrible person underneath. I mean, know the killer is because it's the shortest guy on the show. If you look at the person, I looked for it on Sky and couldn't see it. You can watch it on MTV.com. Nice. I watched it on MTV actually. I watched it on the computer. Yeah. Remind me to tell you my friend Pizzaria's story sometime.
Pizzeria.
I don't know. Pizzeria?
Yeah.
Well, I say Pizzeria.
I wasn't sorry.
Sometimes Malcolm real nasty. I'm gonna stay you out there, Tash. You ready? What?
I didn't know if you knew what he was saying. Sorry.
I'm gonna stay you out. Stay up. Yeah. That made me move.
No, sorry, I didn't know if you knew what he was writing. Sorry.
That's all right. I don't mind. I'm only messing about with you.
You know what? I saw Jurassic World with Jane, and she loved it to bits. She was just like, "Oh, it's so fun! I want to keep the Velociraptors." I'm just like, "Oh my god!" But I did enjoy it. But yeah, it's just. But it's amazing how bad stuff. Because I know Donna and Roger really enjoyed Jurassic World. So.
Oh, did they see it?
Yeah, they saw it before me. We went. Me and Jane only went to see it because Jane was treating me as a birthday treat. So that was why we went on Thursday. So.
I'll say. But it was really sick. You know, it was never one of those films that I would have gone and saw in the cinema. I can understand why people would because it's one of those big open kind of films.
Well, it was. You know what? There wasn't much choice. I mean, like you say, I think it's the kind of movie that is better on the big screen because I remember seeing Lost World on the big screen and that.
Yeah. And
Jurassic Park 3 I saw on the big screen. So it was nice to go see it on the big screen because I think it is better on that scale. But I just, I found that there was a fine line between paying homage to stuff that's come before and essentially just copying it. And I felt like sometimes they were struggling to, like breaking the fourth wall. It was like they have this guy that's wearing a Jurassic Park T-shirt, and he's all like, "Oh, I bought it on eBay," and they're like, "Oh, people died in that incident," and it's like, why would they have T-shirts on eBay for
That's strange.
For a park that never actually opened, because Jurassic Park never opened. So why would they have the merchandise all available? Unless somebody, because that means somebody went to that island after all the dinosaurs had escaped, stole the merchandise from that building, and then went, "Let's put it on eBay."
Sounds brilliant.
That's insane. But yeah, no, like I say, it was weird because it's just over 2 hours long. And I was sat there, and the first hour is really boring because they're trying to introduce these characters and that. And even the dinosaurs that get shown are very, covered up and in shadows and, just implied. And you're like, wow, if this was the first movie, you would have seen them literally, like, I mean, we do. We see the big brachiosauruses and that, like, straight away in that movie. But yeah, it took so much time to set up, and then when it finally kicks off, you're just like, but you know what, it's bizarre, because like, I mean, you know, there's always those movies that you know are bad or stupid, and yet you sit there and you're like, actually, this is totally watchable.
You mean like nearly every film I watch?
Every film. Yeah, completely unlike most of the movies I've been watching for movie nights, which have just been so bloody generic. And
we know you love Marathon Man, don't we? And don't
I felt so bad because John was just like, I love this movie, and I'm like, please tell me what the fuck was happening. Seriously.
What about Mr. Nobody?
Mr. Murder.
Well, it's Mr. Nobody because who the fuck would remember Stephen Baldwin?
No, exactly. Stephen Baldwin can't act for shit. But yeah, no, I'm so annoyed, as I've said recently. I really want a movie that makes me either really good, really bad. Because at the moment, they're so generic and cliched in that, in the same way that Jurassic World was. I'm just like, oh, for goodness sake, what do I even say? You know what it's like, because that's why you stopped doing reviews. Because you're like, I don't want to keep saying the same stuff over and over.
Well, what annoys me is people are never happy when you do reviews because it's simple. You either talk 5 minutes, do a review and say as minimal as you can, or you talk for half an hour and say everything about the fucking movie, and either way you can't win.
No, exactly.
You know? I mean, it's like me. If I'm reviewing, let's say I'm reviewing a Kung Fu movie. All right? I want to talk about each character. I want to go, well, Huang Zhang was in this movie with Jackie Chan, he was in this other movie with Jackie Chan. There's no for
Sorry, somebody's sticking up for you on YouTube. That's amazing.
Really?
You know the dick that put, you look like a dickhead? Ich bin bitter, who I know has commented before, put takes one to know one, lol.
Hey!
Thank you. That's excellent.
Thank you.
Say that. Sorry, I saw
Thank
that.
you, mate.
Like, anyway, sorry for cutting you off.
What I was saying.
Come through.
Like I was saying, if I'm talking about a martial arts movie, in order to talk about those characters and understand those characters, I have to talk about what else they were doing. Like, if I'm talking about Tu Lung, I have to talk about his Shaw Brothers career, and I have to talk about how he went into action movies in the 80s. And that takes up valuable minutes.
Well, especially because you know your Shaw Brothers movies really well, and you want to cover those.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I want to watch them all again. I want to review them and talk about them.
Yeah.
And I've realised that I need to go with my strength.
Yeah.
And my strength is martial arts movies, so I need to go to that and do some of that because that's where my passion lies at the minute.
Yeah. Yeah, because you just bought a load of those, didn't you? So.
Yeah. I bought 300. But, you know, no, I just want to do it because it would be interesting because it's something I haven't seen which I bought recently.
Yeah.
And there's a lot I have. And I'm like, I want to review them. I want to talk about them. I want to go into detail. I don't want to talk about the storyline. I do, but I don't want to give it away. But I want to talk about, like, these characters. Like David Chang and Tu Lung, they were in, like, 20 Shaw Brothers movies together. Yeah. So if I'm reviewing their movie, I have to talk about some of the other ones as well.
Yeah.
Let's say Tu Lung played a charmer in another one, and he played an army lieutenant. I would go, well, Tu Lung also starred with David Chang in 7-Man Army as a lieutenant, and this as that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I need to get that, and I'm going to try and do my martial arts movies. Like, are you planning on doing like your X-Files series reviews?
Yeah.
Obviously not without the fancy beginning bit, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and do them like that because
I don't mind helping you do one if you want. But
oh yeah, that'd be awesome if you didn't mind. But
yeah,
what I mean is I want to try and do it like that so that it's special because I want to put more effort into it.
Yeah.
You know, because I think if I did that, then people might see more of me.
Yeah, exactly, because it's showing your passion in the same way like me getting to show off what I want to do, and especially like my songs countdown that I'm working on as well. It's getting to show what you really love and talk about it in depth. But
well, at the beginning, I've got a plan. At the beginning, after the intro bit, I'm going to have a video bit of me punching Donna in the face. Right? Right? You know, not for real. Like.
No, I know.
I know.
You should have like a Batman-style pow thing come up.
All right. And what I want to do is I want to get a different one each time, like Donna kicking me in the face when I'm on the floor or something.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd like to have the intro, kind of like yours, like you said, you know.
Yeah.
But have that bit, so it's kind of like this really cool bit at the beginning or at the end, you know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because I thought that'd be awesome, you know.
That's excellent. Yeah, like that.
Or try and do some sort of move and then fall on the floor going, you know, this would be awesome, you know.
That's brilliant. No, that'd be excellent. Like you say, because
you bought a ton of them, and you're a happy man. The Shaw Brothers movies can't hide from you anymore, Malcolm. Make sure to touch them and caress them. You will play with them like they're your own. Don't worry, they're all yours. Touch them as much as you like. I will say I did the last two lines, but that was good.
I was about to say, yeah.
I think the episode was slightly better than I thought, not the mask. It was all right. It was okay.
But this is a problem when you see, like, I mean, there are so many TV series versions of movies now. It's ridiculous. I mean, God, anybody remember the cartoon version of The Mask that, you know, after the movie and that?
I remember. I remember the cartoon version.
Yeah.
Was that the one you were talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got it downloaded.
Oh, have you?
I've got the whole thing.
I actually didn't mind it. It was pretty good. But it is insane to think of how many TV series gets, you know, like just from a 90-minute long movie.
Oh, awesome chat, guys. I'm off to bed. Roger's still watching. Take care, my friends.
Oh, night, Donna. Hi, Roger.
Night. Sleep well. And hi, Roger. And thanks for still watching.
Have you played GTA 5 online, Roger? Let us know your experience. Did you get shot down by dickheads?
No, did you get blown up?
Yeah.
You know, I remember watching the film The Mask and thinking it was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
But what I did like about The Mask was it brings out your true self.
Yeah.
What I mean by that was with Jim Carrey.
Inhibitions kind of thing. Yeah.
With Jim Carrey, it became like this lovable. I don't want to hurt people, but I want to do funny things to them.
Yeah.
As with the main villain, it was like I want to kill everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And the dog when it was on the dog.
Oh yeah.
But I remember the animated series because my mum bought me the tapes of them when I was a kid.
Oh really?
And she bought me, you know, like the figures with the different clothes. You could pull the heads and everything off.
Yeah.
She bought me them as well when I was a kid.
I just remember the thing that always made me remember about the Mask series was the guy who did the voice of the Mask of Jim Carrey's character, who I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. He did the voice of. Now I can't remember the name of the series. I keep going to say Mad Max, but it was like this. Max, I'm sure he's not.
Mighty Max.
Mighty Max, that's it, with the cap, the magic cap that he had.
I've got that downloaded and all.
I love that series, but it's the same guy that did the voices for both of those characters. So that was the thing that I always remembered about that.
If you want Mighty Max, I can send it to you.
Oh, cool. I would love that.
It's not the best quality because from back then, but I've got the series, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I've got all of them.
Nice.
So that's
I
what
love
happens.
Mighty Max. I remember growing up with that, and they don't show stuff like that anymore. It's like
they're like in the vault. They're in like the vault of.
Exactly.
Got all these shows which were in the 70s, which are like fantastic.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of the ones I grew up with were the Disney cartoons, like Gummy Bears and the Wuzzles and shit, what was the other one? What was the other one? DuckTales and stuff like that. And you cannot get them on DVD. I would love to get Gummy Bears.
DuckTales is on DVD.
Yeah, but not the full series.
It is on DVD, the full series.
Well, not here in the UK.
It is in the UK because I had it.
Well,
Well, I
I've
want
only been able to, but gummy bears certainly is impossible to find.
What
And
I
I'm so
want
frustrated because they were classic series. Tailspin I loved, but not as much as Gummy Bears and
Tailspin is on
DuckTales.
DVD.
Yeah,
Tailspin is on DVD. Over here at least.
yeah. The one thing I'm
Listen,
definitely after, not animated series, but you
yeah.
cannot get it at all. The Pretender. Did you ever watch that?
Are you talking about the TV show?
Yeah, the
You
like
can get that on
spy,
DVD.
like the
You can
guy
get
who
that
had,
on.
didn't know
You can
who he
get.
was.
You can get that on DVD over here.
Yeah, you can't get it over here. It's so
Well,
annoying.
I've got a secret for you.
What?
Let me tell you something. You better come close because I don't want anyone hearing this. I plan on buying the series. So
All
when
right.
I do, I can make ISOs and send them to you. All right?
Yeah. We
But
shouldn't
don't tell,
advertise that on.
but
Yeah.
don't tell anyone because
It's our secret.
it is. And if anyone else finds out, I could be in serious shit.
Yeah.
No, but because they're double-sided discs over here, which just sucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it so annoys me because I used to love watching that here, but they've never released it on DVD on Region 2. So
well, when I pick them up, I'll send you the ISOs of them.
yeah, but
Because
no,
I
thank
plan on
you.
picking them up pretty
But
soon.
it does, I mean, we've talked about it before about series that are popular and that, and they never get released on, like in different countries and that.
Oh, nice. Where's the whole series of The Secret World of Alex Max?
I don't know that one. What's that?
You don't remember the bit where the girl could turn herself to liquid?
No.
She got hit by like this radioactive stuff, and she
Right.
could melt herself down and then move back up again.
Yeah.
Watch people from the floor and stuff. It was an interesting kids show.
Mm.
Jessica Alba in a couple of episodes.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it was an interesting show. Well, a couple of comments here. Okay, shouldn't be good enough, but that's because everything nowadays is so shite. You have to settle for bang average. That's a good point, Alex. I mean, everything is bad now.
Mm.
Pardon me. All those type of stuff are because they're not in the league of things like bloody The Sopranos or Game of Thrones and that's what we want
exactly.
now.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey based the mask character after Waterlands characters like Woody Woodpecker, Chili Willy, and Andy Panda.
I love Woody Woodpecker.
Chili Willy.
Yeah, Chili Willy was shit. What was
I'm
Chili
good.
Willy?
Chili Willy was shit.
No, I remember Chili Willy, but I'm trying to remember what animal he was. That's going to annoy me.
I'm going
I think
to.
it was like a squirrel or something.
I'm going to say to Donna later. Do you want to see Chili Willy?
Oh, Ik Bin Bitter says, what do you think of multiplayer-only games with no single-player campaign, like the forthcoming game, The Division? Sorry.
Oh, The Division's only online. I thought that was going to be a.
I didn't know that was only online. That game looks fucking awesome. I was looking forward to getting that. I didn't know it was only online.
And what about Mag? Because Mag was only online.
Oh, really?
You know what?
Destiny's only online, isn't it?
I think it is. I think it's like an online world where people go and do things.
Yeah.
I think you can shut off from everybody else and just do what you want.
And Evolve was mainly focused on online. I know you could do it single player, but
I will
didn't
say
like
this.
Evolve at all.
I will say this. I don't like complete multiplayer games because you can't trust. A good example is Elder Scrolls, the new one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the new Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah. You must be looking forward to that because you love your Elder Scrolls because that's what you and Donna kind of bonded over.
I love my Elder Scrolls, but I can't do the online part.
No.
Because I don't want to do it. I've just totally gone weird.
You've gone really blank then.
My whole I don't know what happened there. I just went completely blank. My whole head and that. It felt like I'd been. I tell you what it felt like. It felt like I went. It felt like I spaced out for like 2
somebody
hours.
hit the reboot button and you were like loading up again. It was like, weird. What am I talking about?
So weird because I was talking. I was just like, and then it just.
Yeah. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's one
of
of those weird things. It keeps happening all the. It happens a lot nowadays.
Yeah.
do Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it online because I don't like having to play with other people.
Yeah.
You know, people are unpredictable. I don't like that.
No, exactly.
You know,
And as well, I find those kind of things are a good voice board for people to just shout expletives and, you know, insults at each other.
Chilly Willy was the penguin.
Oh, penguin, that was it. Yeah, sorry.
Your beautiful blue eyes look radiant as usual. Let's try it again.
No, I think that's just still there.
No, put that again because I started it earlier.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Told you, Alex comes on to me regularly.
He just wanted to reassure you.
He wanted to reassure me after my reboot.
Yeah, in case you'd forgotten. No, I completely agree. I mean, especially like me, I've never I've said this before, and I know you've played games multiplayer, but I absolutely try to avoid it because I know people are. I mean, we've experienced it even just doing GTA. People are really off and that, and I'm not saying everybody's like it, but for the majority, you do get like these 12-year-olds that are just there to shout rude things at each other and not.
Well,
and I'm really gutted about the Division because I was really looking forward to it. And I think it's sad that, I mean, it's different with games like Call of Duty because the main thing is to just go around shooting each other and that. I don't see the point of having a single player on that game. But a lot of games like the Division, I don't know why they couldn't have a single player story mode because I think it would be possible.
I like the whole strategy part of games like that.
Yeah.
You know, I remember the old Rainbow Six games where you actually had to get to people before they would get shot.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
you would send in your team and everything, and I don't know if I'm really looking forward to Siege, but I hope it's not mainly focused on online because I'll be really gutted because I want to get that game. So.
Well, I want to tell people quickly.
Yeah.
While we're talking about online, I'm going to expect a new Grand Theft Auto video every weekend.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be doing them with Tash, so we'll figure out at some point, probably later on there, to get the voice part. But until then, I'm going to be recording it, and we're going to I'll probably upload some.
Yeah.
On the weekends.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Because then I can edit them and everything. Then on the, next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm hoping that Siege is good because then we can play it.
Yeah, that'd be excellent.
You know, and same with Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, Ghost Recon. I hope because I love that has the different strategies, like approaches that you can do, either all-out gunning or the stealth. I mean, you know, we really enjoyed doing with Sniper the stealth. You know, going up behind them and shooting them with the wheel rod is a really stupid weapon, but at the same time, it is fun to do that. I'm gutted there's not more suppressed weapons in that game, but I know it's a World War II thing, so I guess it's. By the way, I got a couple of testicle shots earlier. So funny because it went in through the side and it shows the cross thing. And it just showed the bullet going in through the hip, through both testicles, and out the other side. And I was peeing myself.
Did they explode?
Yeah, they literally went in this like sea of blood, and it was amazing. It was like puncturing two balloons. It was just hilarious. I just had to put that in there because I've been doing, like being very stealthy on Sniper to get through it safely, and it just made me think of like Ghost Recon and that. But yeah, I don't mind doing that when we can do that as friends, but I don't like games that focus, because if you don't have the friends, it's only because we've been gaming for the last 6 months or whatever, 10 months, it's only because we've been able to do that. But if I didn't have anybody else to game with online, I wouldn't be able to do those games, and that's really sucky.
Well, that's why I like it when we get to be in teams, like in a high school, and you get 2 people on one thing and 2 on the other, because we work better together.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And normally, because what normally happens, in case people don't know, is what happens is I have to watch Tash's back, because she has a way of just shooting randomly at people. So I have to then kill everybody in quick succession, and then we have to get the papers.
Come on, who amazingly flanked the baddies that were shooting at you yesterday and went up behind?
That was good. You did a good job. But admit, you shot at the police station, didn't you?
Oh my God, that was so embarrassing. Because we were with twats as well, and we were dressed up as cops. Yeah, but how good was my driving getting away from the cops?
That was really good, but then you spoiled it all by shooting them at the police
So,
station.
yeah, we had to acquire a cop car. We had the most difficult part of that job. The other twats just went off on a bike, and I don't know what they had to do. But we had to acquire a cop car by any means necessary, and then get to the police station. And you went in to steal the plans, but I took over the driving, managed to get away from the cops. We got to the station, I got out of the car and knocked the shoot button, not even realising that my gun was, and it just shot, and the whole, fury of the police came down upon us and killed us straight away, because there was a guy stood right outside the cop station, weren't there? Yeah. So he just shot us down straight away, and I was just, so embarrassed, because the shoot button is the back trigger button, and it's so easy to knock it, and I just knocked it as we got, and I was just so embarrassed. It was just but yeah, then you went in, because I went to go in with you when we did it again, and I was like, oh, maybe I should stay out by the car so we can drive straight off, which was fine, except the second Malcolm picked up the papers and went out into the foyer of the police station, he got a 3-star wanted level, and they all came after you, and the guy that was stood outside the station shot me in the car and killed me.
I just want to know why the star level went up at that point.
Yeah.
What was different? There was no radio call.
You didn't run or anything, did you? Because if you run, maybe. Yeah.
No, so I don't know what was happening there. I guess it's just one of those things where it just happens.
Yeah.
But doesn't it when they've got sliding doors, 5 police officers outside to shoot me?
No,
because you got shot, and I was in the car, and I was trying to drive off, and then they shot me and all.
Yeah, because I was in the car, and they just shot through the window. I was just like, oh, doesn't blame me. But yeah, I don't like soul multiplayer, because I would not buy that. I wouldn't buy a game just for the multiplayer.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. Unless it was something like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I would. And I'm surprised there hasn't been more games like Grand Theft Auto Online not out.
No, exactly. I am surprised considering how popular it is.
Yeah, exactly. I was
surprised when we played on Friday how very few people were on. I mean, there was a lot more people on yesterday, but when we went on Friday, there was barely anybody there.
We only had 5 people in our room.
Yeah, exactly.
Counting us though.
Yeah. Even when we went on for a lot of the missions, it just came up going, you're the only ones here. It was just okay.
I have to admit, I really enjoyed the Friday. I thought it was great, and I thought yesterday's was fantastic. But the people attacking us constantly wasn't very good.
That was really annoying. You know what? It's one thing when we mess around and we keep killing each other. Although sometimes it's just okay, I haven't got the money in my account now to keep paying for the hospital bills. How stupid is that you have to pay for your health bill?
The best part, after this, the best part is we'll be standing next to each other, and obviously I'll start one, the other one, and shoot the other one right in the back of the head, see ya.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the best part. It's we team together, but all of a sudden we can just kill each other. It's
we're best mates, but don't watch us because we're totally killing each other.
Yeah, it's like a totally rocky relationship in the game, we'll help each other. We'll kill everybody around, but when we get the chance, we'll shoot each other as well.
Say hello to my little friend.
Do you remember that time running a bit? I shot you in the head and you just went sliding past me. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, just but no, the last bit, the taxi. We haven't explained the taxi.
Oh, there we go. Go on, you got to mention that.
Yes, the taxi ride. You can call a taxi. Well, you mentioned it earlier because you obviously called it on that video that you uploaded. Yeah. And you get in, and we got in, and it's a long taxi ride, and you're sat there, and you get to go pick where you're going to go, and we picked to go to a strip club, didn't we, as a joke?
Yeah.
And we got there, and the next thing we knew is We'd been shot at. The police were chasing us. We were being killed and everything. And we hadn't done anything, had we? It was just all of a sudden we were being, and this taxi driver had disappeared.
Yeah,
and we were just like, and we went in the strip club. Everybody had run out because obviously the guns had been going off. And it's just like, what?
The best part. Yeah,
exactly.
And I was like, how did he kick us out when he was in the front
I disappeared, didn't I? I disappeared to go to the toilet, and you came back. You were back, and you were like, yeah, this bouncer just went, this is my job, and tried killing you.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? You know, so what the hell's going on? Maybe the holiday weekend.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe the holiday weekend took people away from their concerts. It was 4th of July, so.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, we weren't moaning that there weren't anybody there. We were just surprised.
But then, to be honest, the only reason one of the reasons we were playing it as well is because of the double RP as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, we're going to play it on the Fridays and I'm going to make some videos and stuff. But, you know, I'm sure we'll play something like Dying Light on the Wednesdays.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have to upload from my end. You know, like when you upload your videos, I'll have to upload from direct for PlayStation. You know, like edit it and then do it from my end, so we have both sides. You know, on both our channels, kind of.
That'd be a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
That way, people can see it from both sides, see what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Because somebody runs off out the screen.
But no, then because we got into a thing where places are a long way away, aren't they, when you get the taxi most of the time, except for when we went to one of the things. Oh, it was the arm wrestling. I don't get the point of the movies thing. That was stupid.
Oh, yeah, we went to the movies place, and just saying this quickly, we went to the movies place. We were like, oh, let's go check out a movie together. And we were like, how the hell do you get in? And there's like this little tiny booth. Yeah,
hidden in a corner.
And when you go in there, all you do is see like this guy talking to 2 students on the screen.
Yeah.
It was like.
But yeah, so we started doing it that we would get in the taxi and take a break, like go get a drink, toilet break, whatever. Malcolm go see Donna and stuff like that. And we got back and we'd like been booted out of the taxi again, and we're like, where are we? And sometimes you end up miles away from the. Because I think I got taken somewhere completely different because I ended up miles away from Malcolm one of the times.
That was weird.
The taxi rides are really weird because you don't want to sit there. You can't skip them. You tell him to hurry.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on, I'm being called. Hold on.
Oh, he's being summoned. Do we have any comments? Oh, there he goes upstairs. Have you watched the extended version of the Uncharted gameplay, Uncharted 4 gameplay? Yes. Yeah, it looks amazing. Why is this game not out now? I know. No, Fallout 4 got its release date. Is it November 10th or something? So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, I wish Uncharted 4 was out now because that looks amazing. I'm so looking forward to it. I saw an interview with Nolan North as well where he was talking about it, and he seemed really happy with it because I know he does a lot of work with Naughty Dog. So, which actually might be getting him in trouble because he's going around saying that Last of Us 2 is happening. But
holy moly! Oh, look at this.
Packages? Did you get your post?
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was just saying because Ickbin Bitters asked if we'd seen the Uncharted 4 extended gameplay footage. So
yeah, I saw it. It was on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I want that game now. Give it to me now.
I want it like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want it like yesterday. Yeah. I was saying as well when you're gone. I said that the release date for Fallout 4 has been announced for November 10th. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, you know, the thing is, I'm gonna get that on release date. Fallout 4. That's one of those.
Oh, you are. Oh yeah, must get now. Yeah.
That's one of those must buys.
Yeah.
Fantastic film.
Alex says, any PC or Xbox exclusives you'd like on PS4? Yeah, Dead Rising 3. I know it's shit. I've heard it's nothing but shit. But I've got Dead Rising 2 on PlayStation, and I would really like, because I don't own an Xbox One, I would really like DR3.
You're gonna have to buy Xbox One.
Yeah, I know, but DR3 is apparently really shit. But I just want to be able to play it.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. Wasn't the original Dead Rising an Xbox exclusive?
Yeah, the original Xbox, the original Dead Rising as well, you can only get on Xbox. You can't get it on PlayStation.
I think
so that I would like as well. You know, like even if it was an HD version to be released on PS4, that would be awesome. You got to show us your packages.
Oh, you want to see?
No, it's gone half 11. Would you believe that?
I can't believe that. I've got both of them already on ISO, so I can delete the ISOs.
All right, yeah.
I'll open these and then we'll end the chat, yeah?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's crazy, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, how long we have to
wait?
See?
I know, it's like if the gameplay looks as good as it does, what more can they be doing with it to not release it until next year?
That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. You know, if they can.
Sister of Ursula.
Let's go hole punch in it, which means it was a review copy.
Oh really?
Yeah. Raped by an Angel 5. You know. But you know, I mean, if they can play it, why can't we play it? They have games like ready. They have games like ready for like months before they release them. Like sometimes it's a year.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's because the whole game testing and everything.
I know they go through their beta testing and stuff, but the thing is, you know, I mean, I guess that's why Xbox are now doing like Steam with their whole Xbox Early Access. But I think because obviously Uncharted is a PlayStation exclusive, it would be nice if we had a preview version of Uncharted, you know, like that we could actually play.
Yeah, a bit like how they do with Metal Gear Solid, huh?
Yeah. Mind you, look, we're still waiting for that bloody game.
Flashpoint, the 5th season.
Oh, nice. I've not seen Flashpoint.
God of Gamblers 3, the early years.
I just discovered. Oh, sorry. I did not know about this. Everybody had been kind of mentioning something, but I didn't believe. I thought it was just reruns and that.
Yeah.
I did not know until I just saw the advert that there is an actual second season of The Last Ship. I was just like,
really?
Why? Yeah. Because I loved The Last Ship. I thought it was an excellent, you know, like series.
Yeah.
But obviously, I thought there was only reason for there to be one series.
Yeah.
Now, Alan Baldwin kept putting links for The Last Ship. You know, like showing the previous episodes.
Yeah.
So I thought he was just advertising, you know, it because he was proud of it and stuff like that. I didn't realise there was a whole new bloody season coming. It started yesterday. I recorded it. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm just like, why? So I'm gonna tune it. I'm gonna watch it like this week.
You know, I haven't seen any of it, but from what I heard, it's not one of those things that could go on and on.
Yeah, because the idea is there's this outbreak while they're out at sea. They come back and then they're trying to like sort out find the cure while they're on the ship. And then they get the cure to land. Now, apparently in this second season, there's people trying to steal the cure, and they're trying to get away, you know, like protect the cure and that. And I'm just like, why? Ooh, what's in the bubble wrap? I love bubble wrap. Can I have the bubble wrap, please?
Let's do it for you, eh?
Oh. That's not as good as actually doing it yourself. I'm sorry, it's something a lot more orgasmic about doing it yourself.
That one's got messed up cellophane. That was really loose. Oh. Anyway, these came from Twilight Time. They're Code Red releases.
All right, yeah.
The Sisterhood.
What's that about?
They're post-apocalyptic. They're post-apocalyptic movies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Equalised 2000. Look how bad that's been put in that case. Look.
Jeez. That's awful.
And Wheels of Fire.
Ah.
So far, here we go. Look, so far we've got these. We've still got these. I hate when people put things in these. Oh, the loose disc in. I can hear it. Loose disc.
Well, GTA was loose when I got it. And I don't like that because they end up. It's like, why aren't they properly on the spindle bit? Because they should be locked in.
Normally, what happens is when people put them in stupid bags like this, they can damage.
Oh yeah. Mind you, I had to laugh at GTA coming because the other thing that was in the package with it was like flat. You know, like they were like side by side in this cardboard envelope.
Really?
I was like, wow, that could really get knocked around easily. Yeah.
I know over here, sometimes we buy a lot from Amazon, they flat pack them, like they put them in cardboard and that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this was like literally, the two were slipped in together, and then it was just in this like envelope. Like the cardboard slip. Drum roll.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. I already know what the other package is now. What's the disc?
Oh, what? Power deduction.
Oh, that's all right. Hot War.
All right.
Mad City.
Oh, I love Mad City.
Fortress 2.
I've not seen that.
Have you seen Fortress 1?
No.
One more package. Ah.
Get your questions in now, people, if you want.
Yes, get your questions in now, everybody. Because if you don't, we will not answer anymore.
Oh, John said, was the hit already out on Malcolm at that point in the game?
Yes, it was. And that was because Tash put it out on me.
I did not. I bet you was one of those people that was in that quest with us. What do you want to bet?
I reckon you're probably right.
What's that? Running on
Karma.
Karma.
That one's called Protégé de la Rose Noire.
All right.
That's a nice cover, isn't it?
Oh, wow. It's like the monkeys.
And the twins effect.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Has this got the double disc? Oh, look at that! Wait a minute, can you see that? Can you see the disc?
Oh!
Someone fucking.
That's awful. Scratched.
No, because that's weird. Because look.
Oh. Oh, is it just a lip bit then on the?
Yeah. Oh well, I've got half of these. Well, all ones I don't on ISO, so I could delete the ISOs off hard drives.
Oh, nice. That'll save up some space.
Yeah. Sorry about having to open them all, guys. Just thought I need to check them. But
He's
anyway.
now going to do you'll be doing a video anyway to show off, won't you?
Oh well, I'll be talking about more anyway then.
Yeah.
But yeah. So has anybody got any last questions?
Nobody's said anything. I've been checking both the YouTube and.
Which shirt are you wearing today? Sad news about Jerry Weintraub. I was really hoping the film I wanted to come today would come.
Yeah.
Called Dirty Ho.
Right.
I really wanted that to come today.
Yeah.
It's a martial arts film.
All right, yeah.
And I really wanted it to come so I could basically watch it.
Yeah.
But no, it didn't. So that's disappointing. But everything else that came, obviously.
Yeah.
You know. Let's have a look.
At least that's okay.
Yeah, it came. I might watch Raped by an Angel 5 tonight.
Yeah.
You know, because it's all about raping. Let's have a look. Where is it? So I can read the back of it. There it is. Ready? Laura, the granddaughter of a local richest woman, Lady Hung, is seriously assaulted. There are 5 women coming to see Laura, including the well-known psychiatrist Hoi Man, the lawyer Shek, and sales girl Pinky, the taekwondo fighter Bond, and the Mamazan Moon, organised to take revenge. However, they are not aware that they have already become the targets of the horrifying menacer. Sounds interesting, doesn't it?
Hmm.
It's a very weird cover, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Number 4 is on eBay, but it's in VCD form.
All right, yeah.
I don't want VCD.
You don't want VCD, yeah.
You know, number 3's on there, but they want $30 for it.
You know, wouldn't pay that.
Let's have a look and see what this DVD is like. Yeah, because I actually owned these before.
Oh, really? Is that it? Fucking hell.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
There's what? Sorry.
Nothing. I'll tell you in a sec.
John said, thank you for a great chat today, guys. Have a great rest of the week, and we will chat soon, Malcolm. Can't wait for your next movie or night review, Tash.
Thanks, John, and thank you for all your comments. I really, really appreciate them, and I really appreciate you watching them. Because no other one is. No, seriously, I really appreciate, and
Nice.
you know, just just because when I don't like a movie doesn't mean I think other people shouldn't like it. Just that it doesn't do it for me, especially like Marathon Man and that. So.
No. That's life, and that's what people say.
Well, we can't all like the same things, can we? No,
Yeah.
there's been yeah. Sorry, there's been this thing where 20th Century Fox, they released this cryptic post tweet 7/7/15 regarding the X-Files. So everybody was like, oh, maybe they're going to do a special Comic-Con appearance or something like that. Except now it's just been revealed that actually it's just a promotional thing that it marks 201 days until the broadcast of the new series, and they're going to be streaming an episode each day. So
That's not good then, is it?
that's quite boring. Apparently they're going to have X's all over, like special X's around San Diego Comic-Con, and they want you to find them and like tweet pictures of them or something. But other than that, it doesn't sound like much is being done. So I just found that out. So I'm just like, wow, that's a lot more boring than if people were there.
You'd have thought. I think it would be some sort of trailer or something.
Yeah, everybody was like, maybe it's going to be a promotion, you know, like a promo, you know, like even of just like clips of the first episode or something. Yeah. But yeah, you know, everybody was like, but that's really boring because at the end of the day, they're not factoring in the movies. They're only doing those episodes. And it's silly because we've already started on the 4th of July with the daily episodes and movies watch. So that's really boring.
That's a waste of time, then, isn't it?
That's just so funny.
What waste of time they're doing that then?
Only 20th Century Fox would fuck up with something like that.
Well, 20th Century Fox suck.
Yeah, exactly.
They sucked yesterday, they'll suck today, and they'll suck until the day they go out of business.
Exactly.
If it was Paramount, it would work.
Yeah, exactly. They would have figured it out better.
Paramount, and you know, can you believe this? So remember last time I said about CBS and they're releasing their Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Apparently the plan is that they'll release more Blu-rays.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, ik bin bitter asked again if we're planning on picking up the Uncharted collection for PS4.
I'm waiting for a review of what the quality is like.
Yeah.
If it's fully like updated, I'll buy it and get rid of the others.
Yeah.
If not, I'm not going to go through it again that way unless it has a special ring with it because I want to buy that ring.
Yeah. No, I definitely want that. So.
And I want to wear it around my neck.
Not as awesome as Nathan Drake.
Yeah, and I want to say to Phil, I got this from Drake himself.
Ik ben better also says, great chat tonight, guys. Take care.
Thanks. Alex always also says, thanks, guys.
Have a nice night, Alex, and Ik ben better.
I guess we should say our goodbyes.
Say our thank you. Thanks everybody so much for watching as always. Please, especially Hannah Mac, who I know was saying, "Oh, I want to tune in while you're live and stuff." Please, if you're watching after the fact, please ask questions, and we'll answer them, the following week or something like that. Don't be afraid to ask questions in the comments and stuff like that, because we always check them out, don't we? Yeah. So please leave comments and that. But thank you to those who did make it, and even Hannah Mac did pop in earlier. So thank you so much. Thank you, of course, to especially John, who's hope your first day at work's going well, John. Alex, great to see you from the beginning of the chat. It was nice James made it in for a bit longer than normal. And thank you to everybody who commented on the YouTube page. Really looking forward to next week as always. And thank you to John and Alex for the birthday wishes. I really appreciated that. So, but yeah, thank you as always to my partner in crime. Please subscribe to him if you get the chance. Well, actually, just have the chance. You will subscribe, and if you do get the chance as a result, please subscribe to me. I'd really appreciate that. And to those of you who have gotten me up to 100 subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to work on more videos, so I'm looking forward to putting those out, because having subscribers there to watch them makes it worth making the videos, doesn't it? As you'll attest to. So thanks, guys, and thank you so much, and looking forward to next week for our 33rd chat.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us this week. Thanks, Hannah and Mac, because you're kind of like the new watcher anyway, and you were here live.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us. It's always good to see and read your comments. I'd like to thank everybody else who commented. Inching Bitter, I probably said that wrong, but you know what I mean, who it is.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, John. Thanks, Donna.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, Donna and Roger. And Roger. Roger's probably sitting there playing Arkham.
Roger's probably sitting there shaking his head, going, "I didn't get a thank you from Tash, but Malcolm."
No, thank you, especially Roger, who stayed after Donna went to bed. So.
Well, thanks, Roger. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, John. Thanks, James, for popping in.
Yeah.
Shame we didn't ask more questions, but it was nice you've been in here for longer than 20 minutes. So
yeah,
that means a lot. And yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Tash. The link is in the About section. If you don't subscribe, then you're missing out on everything. You're missing out on topless dancing. You're missing out on pole dancing. You're missing out on the world's greatest stripper.
Yeah.
So
pure boob videos. That's all mine are.
There you go. Yeah. Full uncensored videos on YouTube, of course.
I have an agreement with YouTube that
Yep. Hell, Tash owns YouTube. So yeah. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next week, and please subscribe to me. And as always, take care.
Take care, everybody. Have a good week.
Goodbye, guys.